Wrong, wrong, wrong. It was from League of Legends, season 2019, apparently. What's this? Yeah, I never played. Actually, I tried it once or twice. Didn't like it. But that was when Team Fight Tactics came out, that auto battler that Riot done. And you had to go into the launcher of League, like the League of Riot launcher, to play it. And that used to always play, but I quite liked it. I've got a group of mates who play it religiously. I've never seen the appeal. That Teamfight Tactics thing was alright. I quite liked it at the time. But not League of Legends, nah. I've never liked MOBAs. It's probably one of the only genres that I've just never really enjoyed. Morning, beautiful people. And then Dimps pipes up. Hello, Boo. Hello, everyone. Thing is, they do nothing but complain about how bad and toxic it is. Yeah, you're right. That's what I've always heard about League of Legends. I've never heard anyone go, "Oh, it's really good." They just go, "Oh, it's so toxic." I play it every day. Good to see everyone. Feel a bit rough today. Not physically. I feel like I look a bit rough. I need a haircut. That's what it is. I desperately need. I've been needing one for like 2 months. It's way too long. It is so toxic, it's mental. It might be a fun game to play and just be really shit at, just to bait people into being toxic. Riot, I can't really do it on stream though. I'd imagine you get all sorts of insults. Riot just laid off a bunch of their artists after making millions, if not billions, the last quarter from League skins. Then got recruitment agents to contact their old employees and ask them to make skins for a flat rate per skin. As if they need more money. It's a problem now, isn't it? More. No one's ever satisfied. Squeeze every fucking inch you can out of everybody. Right, gals. Riot are a bunch of wankers. They sound like it. I've never really liked their games that much. I mean, is that true? I suppose I did play quite a lot of Valorant at the time. Not anymore, though. Can't complain, sir. Up your way this weekend. Oh. Why is everyone always going to where Right Left Right lives? In short, they've basically gone, we're not going to pay you a living wage, nor let you have the benefits. Instead, here's a cheeky 50 quid and a toss off for a skin. Well, I just don't really get it. I mean, I know games aren't cheap to make. I mean, you know lots about this, Zoe, more than I do. I know games aren't cheap to make, but when you see things like Riot, who own League of Legends, charging on Valorant, and I'm not joking, like 100 quid for a gun skin, which they have done. Not just one skin, you get like, all your guns can look like a dragon. But still, it's just like, for fuck's sake, man, that's just so ridiculous. How much money do you need? Like, you're not even making any games at new games. I don't know. That's why I don't mind people like Rockstar as much, because, yeah, all right, I know that I'm sure they're not like a shining example of anti-capitalism, but at least they make really, really good games when they do come out, and it feels like they don't really rip people off, and you do get value out of anything you're spending. Do you know what I miss? I miss the days where if you wanted to get something in a game, you had to sort of achieve something, and then you unlock it instead of this. Want this? You can get it now for £20. Even the smallest indie games, like the ones that usually sold for barely £10, would have cost millions to make. I guess so. I suppose it depends what it is, right? Cuphead's always an interesting example. You might like this, Zoe, actually, because it's right up your street. You might have seen it. There's a really good, I think it's only like half an hour long, documentary about the people who made Cuphead, which I love. It's a fucking brilliant game. It's so good. And they kind of talk through it because it was I think it's two brothers. And what was it? I think one of them was just a good artist anyway, and kind of was into that style of animation from yesteryear. So he kind of done all the designing, drawing, and then the other guy, is it right? It was something like he didn't really know anything about game development. He just learnt it all. He just was like, right, well, you're doing the art, I'll do the actual, game design side of it. And then I think one of their wives got involved and started helping them out. I thought, there you go. A nice sort of homegrown game. Although I do think they did say something about having to remortgage the house to be able to do it. But I'm fucking glad that was successful, because that's what you want out of an indie game, isn't it? I've actually met some of them. Have you? I love that. I think it's a fucking great game. And it was never a rip-off. I feel like it was always... Maybe the first one was like 30 quid when it came out. But it's so worth it. That issue is solely a AAA company issue. They usually actually own a majority by investors. Investors don't care for the actual game, just want to return the workers to work at 10 times the amount they should, right until the last day of the deadline. There you go. There's that enshittification example again. As soon as you get investors and partnerships and stuff involved, it all just goes to shit. I know the people who done Super Meat Boy as well, I remember them saying they just fucking locked themselves away. I mean, that's obviously not as intense animation-wise, but I think they said they just locked themselves away for like 2 years and made it between two of them. A lot of games are a specific demographic, the same demographic that only want hyper-realistic gritty games, so investors force companies to ship out over and over again. Then they get branded lazy and easy to make. Yeah, hopefully people are learning. Like, there's been so many flops, hasn't there, the past year or two, that are meant to be like this big thing. I'd heard as well, I think it's... I don't know who told me now. Apparently got that new Assassin's Creed. There's some really... I'm not going to go into it, but there's some stuff in there, not to do with the main character, but to do with the architecture, that is actually pretty fucking offensive. So they obviously just hadn't really looked into certain things. It's like... It was something like there's certain temples that just aren't in Japan. They're actually in China. And then certain other monument things that, I don't know, they've just basically been a bit lazy with actually looking into stuff. Which, I mean, you got to be careful, right? What's up? Hello, 916. I love an indie game. You love Pal World. I really want to get people on Satisfactory. I say people. You. I don't want to socialise. There's so many great games that aren't hyper-realistic, that are cartoony or have a custom art style that certain demographic refuse to play because they're fucking idiots. Yeah. It's a shame, really. Because sometimes you find little games and you're like, fucking hell, this is really good. How is this not well known? It makes me think, what else am I missing out on? The example I always use is that Entropy Center game. That was fucking so good. For like a puzzle game, it was so good. But you'd never hear about it. I wish white Europeans would stop making games with different cultures without consulting people. Yeah, well, and that's the weird thing about stuff like that, especially with Assassin's Creed. It's Ubisoft, isn't it? But you'd think they've got enough money to be like, right, well, we'll get, somebody who's culturally in the know to kind of talk us through some things and just make sure we've got things right. But it's not, like you say, it's not about that, is it? It's just more about, quick, get this out so then we can get people to buy it and then get the next one out. All indie games are shit, so are the people that like them. I like that stance. That's good. Take a firm stance. Because most of the time they get it severely wrong. Yeah. We should make a game. It's easy. Don't even need to have just have an easier, simple idea. Look at Flappy Bird. Wordle. It's an investor's issue again. They refuse to hire people unless they can be paid minimum wage. It's only going to get worse, isn't it, as well? Now AI's really taking off. Well, what you going to do? It's never going to end. It's always going to be fucking... I thought we'd have robots sort of doing stuff. I've said this before, but it does make sense, doesn't it? Because you think, well, hang on. If say you've got a... Just imagine you could get robots that could actually do manual labour. They could do everything sort of humans can do. For the most part. You'd think that means, oh, great, so we can just sit around for 5 days a week, 7 days a week. They can do all the work and we'll reap the benefits. Great. But that's not how life works, is it? All that would happen is people would just get sacked, not earn any money, and the people who were sort of left over just have to pick up the work. I don't know what, I'm not giving a very good example of what I mean, but what I'm saying is basically that the less we have to work, the more expensive things are. Oh, forget it. I genuinely think between the lot of us, we could make a game. Oh, that's a lot of commitment, isn't it? There's too much... I'm not very good at working with people, I don't think. There's one thing I've learnt recently. I like to be in charge. I like to be in control. Of creative things, definitely. Someone had put forward an idea and then, or do something, I'd be like, I don't like that. That doesn't work. But then there's maybe a few people might agree with it. And then I just end up thinking, it's all right, put it in, put anime characters in, or something like that. Not really be happy with it, and then be a bit bitter. Nah. So we could. Well, you could be one of the characters. You could do the motion capture. See, there you go, started already. I can be the boss. I'm quite good at raising my voice. I could easily make a game on my own, just can't be arsed. Don't be so lazy. You could be a millionaire. What you need is a really easy idea, like Flappy Bird. That's what you need, or Wordle. Minimum effort. I think the characters should all have one big leg. That is speaking of which, have you ever heard of the This is like your spirit animal. Fuck, what are they called? Not a blemish. Although those are weird. Have you seen these? Mythological creature. It's weird, isn't it? Oh. That's not what I was looking for, though. I was looking for... Oh, I like this guy. Just out for a hunt. They thought these really existed. Everyone knows Dickie would make some shit suggestion about having rap music in it. Yeah, see, there's... Nah. A horse made by a committee is a camel, as they say. The only idea for a game I've had was similar to that Roblox Dress to Impress. Yeah, see? There you go. I bet they made a fucking load of bunts out of that. I'll show you the one that you'd like. Where is it? I can't remember what the fuck they're called. Monopods, that's it. What the fuck this is? What is that? These. Just one big leg. Weird mythology behind these. They apparently they just use their one leg to shade themselves from the sun, like an umbrella. Where the fuck did this come from? One big leg. There's another one. Oh, what else they do? They just seem to be sitting in the sun a lot. Oh, there's the blemish. I know it's something to do with that. Fucking weird, isn't it? It's not TOS. Love all that. I've sort of gave up on that YouTube channel I was doing about weird creatures. I've done a thing I always do, which is I spent fucking hours on that last one, and then I just burnt myself out on it. So I can't be arsed. But that's fine. Like I said to myself, same with Twitch. Alright. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. There's no point doing something if you're like, oh, I've got to do this now. Dress to Impress is so good. I'm getting angry like I did playing Overwatch back in the day, and I can't even be toxic in chat. Even I've played Dress to Impress. I mean, it's alright for 5 minutes. He's clearly prepping for anal. I don't know if he has an anus, because you've got one leg. Where would the anus be? Can't be toxic in chat. Oh, we found ways around it. Hundreds of hours. Bloody hell. Is it that popular? I feel like there needs to be more. I think that could be... That's quite... I mean, it's not for me, but that could be a good format, but you need more options. There's not enough options, is there, to put hundreds of hours into it? But hey, each their own. Think of something like that. Do you know what I always thought would be good? Even though it's sort of maybe been done, but everything's been done. I like the idea of an FMV. I think that'd be funny to make. I even thought, but this has been done when I looked into it, just out of curiosity. I thought, it'd be good to have like an FMV, but everybody's on like a group call. That's the premise of it. You're on a group call with a load of people, and there's different cameras, and then, I don't know, maybe one person, you have to try and work out what's going on. Maybe one person you see gets killed, and then someone else is out of the room at the same time. Do you know what I mean? Some sort of murder mystery thing where there's lots of people on the screen. But I'm sure it has been done, sort of. What's it called? something Mr. Marcus, Who Killed Uncle Marcus, I think. I played it, I think. Or I watched Limmy play it. Morning Dip. Raging over outfits. I'm raging over some kid getting first place on podium when this outfit doesn't even fit the brief. Yeah, but they're probably just someone like us who just played it and then annoyed a load of kids because the theme would be, I don't know, Halloween. And then we all just dressed up like cowboys and then voted each other to win. So everyone's like, what? Why is everyone dressed like a cowboy? Who licked Uncle Chungus? That's it. New skin research could help slow signs. Oh, hang on. What was I going to look at? Something else first. Oh, let's have a look at it.
It doesn't benefit me in any way, except I suppose I get to come back another day and I keep my job for a bit longer. Make up for all the...
Oh, good. Brilliant. Fuck you, YouTube. Joke's on you. I've got another browser ready to go.
It doesn't benefit me in any way, except I suppose I get to come back another day and I keep my job for a bit longer.
I was watching more of his stuff.
I'm just kidding. But other than that, so the fact I don't have to be enthusiastic. I can give you the facts, I can smile, and I can do all the usual spiel. I don't have to like it. You can make your own mind up. And if you don't buy it, it's not like I'm losing money, right? And I know I'm being a bit blunt, but the point is, it's because I swear, I don't swear at this anymore. I don't swear at the duvet, I swear by it.
I was watching more, I found some more of him. It was so good. Well, it wasn't that good. It was pretty good. He is like that. He's just so Brent. I'll be stood there with the perfect outfit for a brief and there's some kid dressed as a tennis ball and all his mates will give it to the stars. That's how you're meant to play it. Come on. Get back on Brave. I do use Brave, but I need a browser specifically for stream. That's what I need. Quality, value, and convenience. And caps. I like how to clarify he doesn't... I know, that's the best bit. I swear, but I don't swear at it.
I know I'm being a bit blunt, but the point is, it's because I swear, I don't swear at this anymore. I don't swear at my duvet, I swear by it.
Fuck's sake.
It doesn't benefit me. I don't have to be enthusiastic. I can give you the fact.
It's so good. Hello, Buttery Smooth. How you doing? I like how he's the clarifier. Yeah, I don't have to.
I don't have to be enthusiastic. I can give.
It doesn't have to be. The duvet speaks for itself. Very good. Very good. What else have we got? What? Oh, this. I'm actually in the market for a new Super King duvet. I don't know if those channels do still exist, do they? Do they still exist? QVC? I think probably. Old people. Basically just rinsing money out of old people, isn't it? Surely not. I don't know. It seems weird if it did. I reckon it does, though, just to target the elderly generation. I'm interested in press Discord servers where there's only adults in games so we can play it like intended. No. Come on. I just love the thought of that producer's ear giving him a bollocking. I'd watch it if he was on it. I think that'd be a good watch. I'm actually in the market. I haven't had a new duvet. How often are you supposed to replace duvets and pillows? Is there sort of a bit of a rule around that? I think I need to get some new bedding. Can we organise an intervention? They exist, but it's usually on Super Late. Oh, USA. Yeah. Surely online shopping. Yeah, that's why I reckon it must just be for old people. So he's still raging. Every 5 days. No, not wash it. Replace it. Because I can't even... is this bad? This is either going to make me sound really gross, or everyone will be like, well, yeah, obviously. I've never washed a duvet. Is that weird? Are you meant to? I don't know how you'd wash a duvet. I legit haven't watched live TV for about 3 years. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Not really, although I do just have the TV on just because I like it in the background. Did we discuss Liam Payne? No, there's not really a lot to say, I don't think. Just a bit sad, isn't it? I don't know what the rules are, but I think I'm due one. Yeah. I need new pillows as well. They're a bit yellow. I never wash mine, so they're too big for my machine. Okay, well, I feel better then. That's what I mean. It wouldn't fit in the washing machine, for one. I don't think. I don't even know if you can wash them. What is the rules for changing the duvet cover? Mine's only about once every 2 weeks, maybe 3. It is just me in there as well, so I feel like, well, most people have 2 people in the bed. Double the amount of sweat and grossness. Yellow pillows. I don't mind that too much. It doesn't look very nice. But I just think, it's just fucking oil, isn't it? That's what it is. Get pillow covers, wash them. Yeah. I think 2 weeks is too long. Do you? I mean, I'd change it every fucking 2 days if I could be asked, because it feels amazing when you get into a new, fresh bed, doesn't it? Yeah, that sweet spot of a lovely, cosy bed you've broken. I like it when you get in there straight away. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that feels nice, but it does. It's 30s. I had to do this combo last night. 30 to 39 makes every bloke miserable. What was it? It's all right. We'll nearly be out of them soon. Born in Aberdeen. Still a miserable cunt. Oh, yeah, we were saying this last night, Lee. I wouldn't mind the ads if they weren't all the same fucking thing. That's so right. I was watching Big Brother. Me and Dimps were saying the same thing. Like, well, why is it just it has to be the same ads? I mean, they're crap anyway, but at least mix them up a bit. It doesn't encourage me to buy your product. I've never looked at an ad and thought, I'm going to buy that. I don't think I've ever done that. Not for at least 20 years. Every Sunday. Breaking the right side of the bed, wake up on the left side every morning. I think it'd be quite good to film you. I've thought about doing this before. Set up a camera and just film yourself sleeping, just to see what you get up to in the night. Maybe set up to record you, see if you speak in the night. Record any sounds. I was literally the same advert for the Royal Navy. It's because 916 is in here. Is an official sponsor. Do you know what the worst one was? Do you remember they had those army adverts and they showed stuff like Call of Duty? And it was like basically saying, hey, like Call of Duty, you'd bloody love the army. Come on. I look like Sleeping Beauty. You hang upside down, don't you? You go to sleep. it would just be a video of me rolling around fine, snoring. Yeah, but you don't know. There could be some really interesting stuff in there. I'd be keen to see how many times my wife kicks and punches me and threatens to smother me with a pillow. Here's a fun game. I've mentioned this before, but it is funny. I've not played it for years and years and years. God, I can remember the phone I had, so I know how long ago it was. It was fucking ages ago. When you're with your partner in bed and they've just fell asleep, it has to be when they've just fell asleep. So they're sort of in that state of just drifted off, sort of start dreaming a bit. Sort of gently nudge them and wake them up a bit and start asking them questions and record it. We used to do it to each other, and it's really funny because you can't remember what you've said, but in the morning they're like, listen to this. And you'll sort of say, oh, what time is it? Or something quite arbitrary, and they'll reply with something like, oh, get off, the dogs are going to catch fire, or something just completely weird. I'm not doing it justice, but try it. You have to get that sweet spot when they're sort of still awake a little bit, but just then drifted off. New skin research could help slow signs of aging. Fucking hurry up then. Not got longer, too much longer. Researchers have made I'm on the cusp end now of sort of just being at that point, like, oh, there's no point even worrying anymore. It's all fucked. What have they done? They've discovered how we create skin from stem cells and even reproduce small amounts of skin. Ooh. The Human Cell Atlas Project helps scientists treat diseases and find new ways of keeping us healthier for longer. Perhaps keeping us younger looking. If we can manipulate the skin and prevent aging, we'll have fewer wrinkles. Always stem cells, isn't it? I swear we've been doing stem cell stuff for a long time now. Alright, well, I'm not going to read the whole thing. Interesting. There you go, there's still hope. I thought that the aging process was to do with your DNA breaking down. Fell asleep on the sofa last night and Mrs. woke me up, tell me Liam Payne had died. I responded with, cunt. She said, that's not a nice thing to say about him. Apparently I responded, not him, you. Perfect. And you can get away with it because you weren't even awake or conscious. You can't be told off for that. Get in. Funny thing is, never slept better than this week. Maybe it's a temperature thing. Because there's definitely a sweet spot. I remember thinking, I looked at my phone once, but my phone's probably not very accurate. Because I felt like, this temperature is so perfect right now. And I looked at my phone, it said 12 degrees outside. But obviously there's a lot of other factors. They use stem cells to help people with long-standing injuries, few WWE wrestlers. Really? Is that maybe that, what is it, CTE? The concussion thing? You cheated on her with Mrs. Dip once. Oh my God, I bet you got in so much trouble. Oh, in her dreams. Yeah, I was going to say, did she do the thing where she's annoyed at you because you've done something in the dream, which is fucking mental. Definitely a woman thing, that. Like every man has had to suffer that consequence of doing something in someone's head and then getting it in the ear for it. So I haven't actually done anything. That's in your head. I mean, I understand it. I get it. It's because the dream feels so real. Yeah, I suppose it's that thing of you can't not be pissed off with somebody. You're just pissed off at them. Can't really control why, especially if it's a realistic dream. It probably evokes all the same emotions you'd get if that happened, right? Don't know why I still married a glutton for punishment. That's what that is. This will cheer you up. Sewage dumped illegally in Windermere over 3 years. I said to Beth, do you think he was in pain? I bet Twitter's having an absolute field day with the memes about Liam. I don't really know. I'm a bit distant from it because I don't really... Obviously, I didn't listen to One Direction. Never really been that interested in anything he's done, but obviously I know who he is. It's a bit sad if someone's died. A water company repeatedly dumped millions of litres of raw sewage illegally into one of England's most famous lakes. There needs to be like prison consequences for things like this, because that's that thing I've said before, isn't it, where water companies would rather just take the fine for illegally dumping stuff than not dumping it, because it's cheaper to just get fined than it is actually dispose of the water properly. But it needs to be, well, no, we're not going to fine you. We're going to send you to prison. So they actually go, shit, I better not do this. I remember going in the kid and the smell and the quiet was horrific. Is it that? So they've probably been doing it for years then. Potentially non-compliant. Self-reports over 94% of potential pollution. It is sometimes necessary to release sewage into rivers and lakes to stop the wastewater system becoming overwhelmed. See, I don't like that at all. At all. Maybe I'm being naive, but I just think, well, no, we'll just have to go without water for a day or whatever. I'll just dump it into the fucking river. Yeah, that's not great. Not great. Like Matt said on the pod, yeah. Yes, CEOs need to drink a cup of water from those lakes or rivers. That would be good. Yeah, they have to go on TV. A nice cup of water. Drink it in front of everybody and their entire family. Yeah, none of this fine business. Been used the water racetrack since the 50s. Really? The water company's actually really annoyed to show me. Like, it's their negligence prioritising profits over water quality which has got us in this mess. Now they're told you need to sort it. They're like, oh, well, we'll just need to put the rates up then. Fucking... yeah. Sounds about right. Money, 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 money. What was I going to look at? This. New games.
Why, hello there. If that distinctive...
Probably mute this. Oh, you fucking... Oh, I have got it open.
Pumpkin spice aroma...
You guys have to get a water supplier, don't you? Up here it's part of our council rates. I don't know. You're asking the wrong person, to be honest. Lee. I know we buy water from Norwich. So we don't have enough here. Apparently Suffolk's the driest county in the UK. Yeah, I don't know. I never follow that stuff. It just annoys me. I just gotta fucking pay my bill and not even think about it. Oh, I see. Well, it's Anglia water round here, right? Anglican water. Right, okay. Oh, so some people can choose their supplier? I see what you're saying. So there's not even a competition kind of thing to actually make an effort. It's just get what you're given. Right. I hate paying my water bill. It should be free. Yeah, I don't know what the logistics of it, but I don't know. I wouldn't care if they said, right, no water for a day. You're not going to die. I don't know. I suppose it affects a lot of things, doesn't it? But still. Mine is included in the rent and the council pay them. We should all just get water butts. The thing is, it's probably not even that hard to set up your own water system. I mean, I'm not going to fucking do it. Who is? Let's not be silly. I'd imagine it can't be that hard. You just need a way of collecting water and then clean it. At the end of the day, I suppose, really, well, yeah, you could just get water out of a water butt. Just boil it. Done. But are we going to do that? God, no. Imagine living in a world where people can get rich and monopolise a natural resource that all humans need to live. The colour of our water is like when you've had a glass of milk and left a bit at the bottom. I do remember, I don't know if it's just what I'm used to, like the water around here seems to taste fine. But I do remember going up north before and thinking, this is fucking vile, this tap water. I don't know if it's just because I'm used to a certain water. But honestly, it tasted fucking gross. That's why I buy bottled water. But then the problem with bottled water is you've then got the whole microplastics, water bottles. You can't win. I have to use a water filter because it makes my stomach hurt. Jesus, is it that bad? It's hard water full of lime. Best water I've drunk, washed up in Glasgow. Yeah, when I was up in Glasgow. Yeah, they've got it sorted. Yeah, hang on a minute. Wait, Lee, aren't you from Scotland? Well, I know you're from Scotland, but you live in Scotland. Or did you move down to England? Never used tap to drink. See, I always do. Constantly at the tap. Hello, Alex. Scottish water is elite. The cleanest water in the world. You don't? Why have you got the accent then? Guffeyland? I've never heard of it called Guffeyland. What is this? Another Pal World? Is this that one that we were looking at before? Scotland didn't privatise the water company. And you can wild camp wherever you want, and it's not illegal. Much better. Right, this is September. Don't need that. I wanted November, but there wasn't a good video to Oh, there we go. October 18th. Anyone before? Bloody hell. Okay. I went shopping yesterday. It was painful. I swear that's getting worse as well. Normally if I go to Aldi, I'm always sort of pleasantly surprised when they give me the final price of the food. But yesterday I was like, oh, what? 150 quid? Are you serious? Didn't say that. Although when I go shopping, I don't ever look at the prices, really. I'm never like, right, I'm only going to get stuff on deal. Because I can't be arsed. I just want to get in and get out. I did. 150 quid. But, do you know the last time I went shopping? That's 150 quid, which is about what I probably paid last time I went shopping. But that shop... There must have been... I remember looking at... Where did I see this? Somewhere I saw a date of my last shop, weirdly. I think it's on my phone. That will last me like 6 weeks or so. Something like that. It's alright. What does that work out at? Something like 25 quid a week? It's not bad. Well, the last time I went shopping was when I was talking about making a steak and ale pie. That's how long ago that was. I do... Hang on a sec. Do you know how to add a channel in Discord which tells you when free games are coming out? Like the one... Oh, yeah! Wait, what was that other bot I was going to get for Discord? There was something else. Was it Wisebot? Was that it? Somebody mentioned another bot and I was like, oh, I want that. But yeah, add it. Yeah, do it, Lee. You're the Discord guy. I don't know. Discord. I spent so much on food. Spend so much. The other thing is, I know it's 150 quid, which is a lot, but it will last me, that. I'd rather get one big shop than have to go like once a week. So I kind of gear the stuff I'm buying around that fact. But that does include things like 2 bottles of wine, a crate of beer, and a bottle of vodka. That alone is like, what, 20, 30 quid? So I spend 50 to 70, there you go, every week or two. 100 quid per week. We do about 200 quid per week. Well, I remember I used to do a weekly shop when I lived in Ipswich, near where you used to live, 916. And I remember I'd always, about 30 quid, I'd be happy if it was 30 quid or under. But then at the same time, I'd probably have bought fucking takeaways and stuff, so... About 70 per week for 2 of us. That's true. That's true. The vegan aspect probably doesn't help, does it? And also, to be fair, remember, my eating habits are terrible. I always fucking skipping meals. And we don't have takeaways that often. Yeah. I haven't actually bought groceries in 3 months because I'm still eating what's left of the bop when I moved in. I just like making stuff and freezing it, like pies, chili. What else do I freeze? I did buy 3 pizzas to get in the freezer. Yeah, I like making a big bunch. I'm going to make another big pie. That'll be some meals. And chili. And then I've got salads. Oh, I'm not going to go into it. We get a takeaway once a month, but it's cheap. It's 30 quid. Yeah, see, me and Dickie and probably a few other people are lucky because If you have a takeaway, just have to buy one thing. Or takeaway for one. Whereas, yeah, if you've got to buy for 5 people, you can't be doing that every week. You got Wendy's for free yesterday. I didn't even know Wendy's was a thing in the UK. I'm missing out on all the games here. What? Call of Duty, no thanks. Yes, very funny. I had Nando's delivered on Sunday. Core. Actually, no, not core, because I don't really like Nando's. Well, I do. It's fine, not going to complain, but it's never something I'd actively seek out and think, I'm going to get a Nando's instead of a McDonald's. Co-worker in the flat above me had a bunch of money left on an Uber card. I needed using up before the end of the week, so he gave it to me. Nando's way too overpriced. I just didn't think it's that good for what you pay. I like going to the chippy because it's cheaper than actually making a meal. You're probably not wrong. Because if I ever go to the chip van, I always get a large chips because those you get so many chips that honestly you can just reuse the chips over the next 4 days. And yeah, it can't be that expensive. A large chip's probably like £2. So I got a Wendy's order with it. Then when it got delivered, it was someone else's order that was even more expensive than mine. Someone had a good idea where I used to work. What's this? Batman Arkham Shadow? Oh, it's like a VR thing, is it? What they used to do, I think they done it with Subway, but you could probably do it... No, that might have been Nando's, actually. Either way, you could probably do it with several fast food places. They would, maybe once a week, do say it was Subway, they'd do that thing of, oh, I'm going to go to Subway at lunch, and then they'd go around the office and take people's orders, and then go and pick it up for everyone. But then they'd get loads of points on their fucking card or stamps or whatever, because they just bought 20 fucking Subways. And so they basically then just get free Subways. So that's a good idea, that. It's a bit of a little bit of effort, but if you're in an office, there's nothing better to do. I've been making my own Nando's at home. Nando's is shite. I'm sort of with Zoe. I mean, it's not shite. I wouldn't say no to it, but as far as, you know, fast food goes, £2 for a large chips. I reckon it is about that. It might be a little bit more expensive. £2-3. And you get a lot of chips. They always chuck fucking loads in. And you know how good it is because where's my fun images folder? Aliens are trying to get the chips. We come in peace if you give us all your chips. Dear Rendlesham villagers, please don't tell these chip-obsessed guys about white goldfish and chips on Monday from 4 p.m. Voted best Earth chippy, allegedly, by the Greys. Yeah. Oh, I'd love aliens to land and say, we come in peace if you give us all your chips. They're great, aren't they? I wonder if they've had any ones come up recently. I'll have a little look. Actually, that was on Matt Morgan's podcast, Hoodie. The UFO thing he done recently. I was talking to somebody who was in the know about UFOs, and they made a really good point. I was like, I've never thought of it like that, but that is a good point. You know how people say, well, bloody hell, if they're that advanced, why would they crash into the Earth, blah, blah, blah. But he was saying, well, when you send something up to Mars to observe Mars, you have no intention of getting that piece of kit back. You're just sending it out as a probe, aren't you, to observe. So he's saying it's just something that's some sort of probe or drone, potentially. Where would I find that? Maybe Rendlesham Community Group? Need to find their page. White gold fish and chips. Are there any other good ones? I don't think any are as good as that original Alien one. We come in chips. They need to be careful how they wording it, don't they? Oh, this is a good one. How do I view it? Open. That's quite good. Let the chips be with you. AI generated Yoda. Traditional best rich food in our galaxy. That's quite good. Oh! It's the original one. That's probably better than the one that had footballs all over it. I'll save that into the fun images folder instead. We come in peace if you give us all your chips. Get these aliens chips pronto. They are good chips. Yeah, I think that's about it. There's that. Imagine if that's why they've been coming all this time, for the chips. It could be. Maybe that's a resource they just don't have, and they love chips. I need a trigger warning before I see Baby Dicky. I don't want to over egg Baby Dicky. It is an amazing picture. It's the best baby I've ever seen. I've not listened to it yet. I feel like I need to be able to properly listen to that one. It's really good. So I got Slated, did it. It's good, Hoodie. I tried to upload it sneakily to put in my Discord, but it doesn't let you put things over 10 megabytes, annoyingly. Because I liked it. It's just the sort of questions that I would ask, or probably you would ask. And it's not too wacky and crazy. It's just sort of like, well, so what do you think about this? What do you think would happen if aliens arrived? But the guy knows his stuff, so he actually gives a genuine response. And it'll be like, I don't know, there was just a lot of points that made me think, oh yeah, that's really interesting, actually. Because the other thing he was saying was how, I mean, this is a pretty obvious example, but obviously we don't understand what those ships could be, and it's just the same equivalent of 200 years ago someone sees a Boeing 747 in the air, they would just, they'd think it's just magic, right? I don't know, there's just a lot of little nuggets of things I was like, oh yeah, that's a really interesting point. Didn't think of that. Not saying I necessarily believe that there's aliens around and they're crashing. Do you know what I think about aliens? I subscribe to the Morning Mail, by the way. I subscribe to the thing of, I think there probably is something, but it's so incomprehensible that we just don't have the capacity to even begin to understand it. The same thing, or well, actually, this was another example he gave on that podcast. He was saying, it was talking about how, you know, they're moving around, or if they wanted to come to this galaxy or whatever it is. He said, well, if you think about it, if they're that far advanced, that's the equivalent. If you move into a house, you don't go and say hello to the ants in the garden, do you? And I thought, yeah, that's a really good point. If they're that far advanced, we're like just ants to them. Why would they be like, hello, we want to reach out and communicate? You wouldn't do that to ants, because you'd just be like, well, they don't even... An ant has no concept whatsoever of what we are. And I think it's the same as that, just even further. Do you know what I mean? But who knows? I fucking hope there is aliens. It'd be so good to see them land, wouldn't it? I doubt they would master gravity wave travel and then crash like an idiot. Yeah, but then that's the example he gave. You said that how, with that argument, firstly he said, thing is, they're not necessarily manned ships. They could just be drones or probes or something they have no intention of even getting back. And also, he was saying that, well, if you think of our most advanced technology, travel technology, there's always still that risk of this could crash or this could go wrong because it's a very advanced new technology. We're just assuming that because they're so advanced that they've absolutely perfected everything. Well, no, if they've got something that's a new thing to them, maybe. I mean, I know it is reaching a little bit, but I like hearing the theories around how these things could be a thing or what it might mean. I like it. Another cool example that I thought was, one of the things he was saying was that, well, it could be, you know, it's very assumptive to think these are just one species, say, that's coming to visit or do whatever. And he said, if you think about it, it's a bit like the example he gave, which is a good one. He said, imagine if you were with a group of friends playing The Sims. There might be one of you who's like, I'm bored of this, and just gives up after an hour. There might be another one who's like, let's fucking drown them all in the pool and see what mental stuff we can do. There might be another one who's like, oh no, let's like build a nice house and get everything looking nice. And he's saying that could be a similar thing with non-human entities. You might have some that just want to fuck around with us. You might have some that don't like us. You might have some that want to help us. I thought, yeah, that's quite it's an interesting way to look at it. I'm pretty open to the theories of it. I don't necessarily hang my hat on any of them in particular, but it's interesting to hear them all. They just hide in the technology to the world because it's used in war. We can have endless power. Or maybe they've already given it to us. Who knows? I love alien conspiracies. I just like hearing... just the theories. Thing is, we'd probably fucking just blow them up. Or try to. There's a movie you should watch. It's so good. Go on. He is an alien. If there's anyone who's an alien, it's probably Retty. In this chat. I'm an alien. I'm a little alien. I'm an Englishman in New York. Where are you living now, Retty? I was trying to think you could do, I'm a South African in wherever country you're in now. Whoa. 61% horny. I'm a South African in Vietnam. Doesn't really work, does it? I'd love to be a secret alien. Could be. We could all be aliens and you're the only real person. Flight sim? I tried this once, didn't I? Just, nah. Oh, fucking hell, you get fighter jets and everything now. Flight sim sort of feels like it should be fun, but I don't know, what do you do? Unless you're really into planes. That sounded like the serpent that guards the gates of hell. David Brent. I feel like Flight Sim is just too serious. Yeah, I tried it. I don't know. I sort of quite like the idea of it. But it just, the enjoyment wears off very quick. If you're into how planes work and stuff, it's probably fucking brilliant, but it's Hornby's game. I feel like this is going to be a letdown. I feel like this is going to be another AAA game that just falls flat. Fighter jet games. I mean, that seems more fun than just flying a 747 around. Well, there's not really much coming out, but I'm fine with that. I feel like I've been playing catch up with games for a little while. And I'd like to play God of War 2. God of War Ragnarok, whatever the latest one is. And that Ant game is coming out in November. I'm definitely going to play that. Yeah, nothing really piques my interest particularly. It's in Red Dead Remastered. Now, is that... That's not on PC, right? Or is it? Red Dead It is. When is that coming out then? It's out now. Oh, it comes out in like 10 days. Does it look good though? Is it actually... It's tempting, but... Because I never played through the original. I remember I played about half of it. I can't remember why I stopped playing it. And obviously I love Red Dead.
This country is infested with all manner of scum.
Is it actually Red Dead 2 level of graphics now then?
Stupid is the word we use around here.
I don't know. It sounds bad, but I don't know if I can get over the graphics.
I'm a fighter, sir, and I'll fight to the end.
Nah.
It's gonna be a bloody job. I don't think
Why didn't they just make it Red Dead 2 level of graphics? Not that hard, is it? This is why we need AI. Because you could just give it to AI and go, right, put that, here's Red Dead 2, make this look like that. Go. Done. I mean, I'm joking, but that probably will be a thing a couple of years, won't it? The fuck is this thing? The Legend of Ochi. Willem Dafoe? What's this? The Lost Century and How to Reclaim It. Okay. Is it a YouTube thing, Retty, or a film? It's part of the charm for me. It's still a beautiful game. I feel like if I did play the original, I'd probably be more inclined. Yeah, Retty, is it a YouTube thing or? I'm not going to watch it now, but. Oh, buy or rent. Okay. I will watch it. And just to prove I'll watch it, I'm going to put it in the book. I need to bloody use my bookmark for movies to watch. By the way, don't forget, if you clip something from the stream, you're in with a chance of winning £20. That's all I can afford. The Lost Century. We need a jingle every time you put something in the book. That's a good idea. If anyone makes one, the short and snappy. That'd be a good AI thing, wouldn't it? AI will bang something out for that in no time. Get Cena on it, yeah. Remember that game you paid 60 quid for ages ago and played? Well, hey, pay another 40 quid and you could pay it again. The graphics are 8% better. Yeah. I'm not against remasters though, but 40 quid is quite expensive. I think I'd wait. Maybe if it comes down in price, I might give it a go. I'd pay 20 quid for it. Wade has a notebook he writes important stuff into. Yeah. Film, game recommendations, little ideas that I have. There's all sorts in there. Whoa, I'm an alien. I'm a little alien. I'm a South African in Vietnam. I want to try and finish Detroit today. Get it done. Retty's been smashing Satisfact. Oh, sorry, I missed that. It's a docu-film. The guy talks about alien technology and energy stuff. Long time I've seen something so good. Nice. Yeah, I'll watch it. It's interesting, that kind of thing. There's something going on. I don't know what. I don't know if we can understand it, but there's something. The Precinct. Let's have a little look at that before I do this. Oh. Gameplay. Oh, you're like a cop. Oh, this reminds me of fucking... That's like a cross between old and new GTA, isn't it? This view. God, it is very GTA there. Jesus. Heavily inspired. Quite like the idea that you're chasing cops down, perps down and stuff. I say perps. Perpetrators. Does look quite good. Fuck, what was that other game that somebody... Oh, it was the Ants game, wasn't it? There was a demo of that I was going to try. Yeah, that looks quite good. I'll pop it on the old wish list just to remind myself. Store. Fast food sim. Prologue. Isn't that when's Cooking Simulator 2 coming out then? Because that looks really fun, especially the multiplayer. I want to be Dimps' sous chef. Cooking Simulator 2. Okay, just coming soon. The Raven's Beard Tavern game looks class. Already out? No. I thought it might be, but apparently not. Have I seen this? Raven's... Is it like Ale and Tail? Raven's Beard Tavern. I thought you preferred being in charge. I do, but then... A game like that is sort of... more fun to just... I don't know. I prefer that dynamic, I think. Oh, Bronzebeard. I don't want the responsibility. We'll see. I'll be honest, it's so I could just wind you up. If you're trying to be all serious and I'm just a sous chef fucking around, I'd take great pleasure in you getting annoyed. That's what it was really. But I don't mind either way. This looks like, yeah, it does look a bit like that Ale and Tail. Oh, is it like it's up to 8 players? Is it like Overcooked? But just a bit. I mean, I'll be honest, it looks wank. So it better have good gameplay. Oh, I'm joking. If it's like Overcooked, it looks quite good. I love a game like that. I really like Overcooked, but every time I've played Overcooked, people get bored and quit and give up. So I never get to actually play it all the way through. See, I like the challenge. As you might have noticed with my fucking 8-hour sessions on Elden Ring, I really thrive on the challenge of something. If something's difficult, it's like, oh, fuck me, I need to do this. Even if it takes hours. It's such a stressful game. Oh, I don't know, I like it. I like it because, do you know what it is? It's that thing of you don't know what the fuck to do when you first start, but then you figure it out. You sort of solve that little puzzle of, oh, we need to do this in this certain way. Then it gives me a little dopamine hit, I guess. When's Dale and Dawson? I don't know yet. I can't do it this weekend, so I'll have to postpone. I genuinely only liked it when Beth organised everyone. Yeah, that was quite... Yeah. That definitely helps. You need that, don't you? You need someone to be like, right, no, this is what we're doing. Morning, OBG. What is that? What's that American thing that people say about... Isn't it like a sexual health clinic in America? Is it OBGYN or something? Is that right? What is that word? What is that acronym? OBGYN? Is that what I'm thinking of? What does that stand for? I'd imagine GYN must be gynecology. Obstetrician gynecologist. What is that? I don't know what an obstetrician is. I know what a gynecologist is. So it's a fanny doctor. But obstetrician specifically. Obstetrician. Physician, oh, okay. A physician that specialises in delivering babies and caring for people during pregnancy. But why do they say that? Is it just easier to say than obstetrician gynecologist? It's my OBGYN. Americans love to give things called nicknames. Pregnancy care. Yeah. Guess just easier. Well, learning every day. What's the connection? In the background. Goodfellas. Criminals. I mean, that's either pizza or the film, isn't it? Goodfellas. Orthodontist. Orthodontist. It's definitely orthodontist, isn't it? Oh, films without an S. That's a good shout. Goodfellas, Swingers. Cars and Criminals. Oh, Jaws. Right? Yeah. That's fucking mental, that, isn't it? Surely. I'm proud that we got that one. Jesus. Home address, home field. Nah. Address, answer, field handle. Oh. Like your handle as in your name. Like my Twitch handle. Oh no, to deal with, to address, to answer, to field, to handle. Yeah, okay. Lawn, yard, park, green. Course. And then natural criminal, lemon, Harvard. So mental that we got it first. Perfect. Law. Right, well, I've never heard... Right, natural law, lemon law? What the fuck is that? Harvard law, criminal law. Lemon law? What is that? Lemon laws are laws that provide a remedy for purchases of cars and other consumer goods in order to compensate for products that repeatedly fail to meet standards of quality and performance. I've never heard of that. Not in my life. Global. Burundi. $5,000 miles. What are you saying? I'm dressed up like James McAvoy in that film the other day. Look, a lumberjack shirt on. Honduras. Done today's already. It was interesting. Oh, I like it. I like it. Are we going this way? Okay. Maybe Europe then? Right. Borders Italy. Here we fucking go. Cyprus? No, Cyprus is over there. It's below a Turkey. I'm really bad at this bit. I know obviously you've got... it's this area. I'm so shit at this. Is it like Macedonia? Bolivia? Alright, Switzerland. Right, that's not touching it. So it might be over here. Austria. That's not touching it either. Serbia. No. Maybe the other way? France. It better not just be France. Oh. You can see why you said it's interesting. Well, it can't be whatever's tucked in here. Monaco. Not even able to see Monaco, it's so tiddly. That's a no. San Marino. Slovenia. No. Andorra. No. What's this here then? Croatia. Fuck. Fuck. Right, well, wait a second, what's this? Oh no, that's San Marino. How is it not that? Fuck's sake. Malta? Shit. Seychelles. Vatican City. Is that in Italy? It fucking is, Vatican City. Sneaky bastards. I was thinking that when you said Monaco, but I thought, no, that's not in Italy. Did you say it? Bastards. Yeah, I don't think they should be allowed to be a country. You can't just be a country. How do you become a country? It's the Pope's back garden. Yeah, it's annoying. Those are funny little countries in Italy. Well, that looks like one of the... I'm going to say Turkmenistan. Oh yeah, north to south. What is it? KUTAP. Kazakhstan. Uzbekistan. Turkmenistan. Afghanistan. And Pakistan. And then over to the right of that, you've also got another K and T, which is K and T? K and T. Kyrgyzstan and Tajikistan. That's it. Right. Turkmenistan, northwest. 3,000 miles. Yazak? What? Is that a country that I've just never heard of? What's Yazak? Monaco is a great show. Yeah. Loads equals 2. Well, what about Kazakhstan then? Big place. Nope, you still got to go further. Romania. Nearly. I can't think where those countries are. Can't visualize it. Latvia, Romania. A little bit. Oh, Poland. Albania. A few Polands. It is Poland. Nice. Looks like a man's nose poking out. I like this one. It's my new favourite now that I actually have a base understanding of world geography. What is it? Travel. Is it working? Not airplanefares.com. Piss off. What's going on? Travel.com. Oh no. Is it down? Where's it gone? It's gone. Fuck. I hope they haven't shut it down. I like that one. Sorry, I'm just putting my heater on. Apologies if you can hear it. I'm getting really good at doing that with my feet. I think it's down, just gone. This. Oh, there it is. Trevor has a new home. Ah. Yeah. Okay. Nicaragua to Greenland. Oh, this is a good one. Well, I know you'd have to go... Oh, this is quite easy, I think. Definitely Mexico. USA, Canada. Right. Now, I had a way of remembering this, and I think it's gone out of my brain. Now, El Salvador, was that above Nicaragua? I think it is. And then there was something that sounded a bit like guacamole, Guatemala. I remember the little story in my head as something about somebody... Oh, Belize. It was something like Victor Meldrew says, I don't Belize it. Eats some guacamole, Guatemala. Then a gangster turns up called El Salvador. Something, then Nicaragua. So I'm going to go Belize. Shit. It might be alright. It probably should have gone Guatemala. Yeah, I should have. Bollocks. So there's something in between El Salvador, Nicaragua. It's not Panama. It might be Costa Rica, but I think Costa Rica's more this way, right? Go on. Honduras. Puerto Rico. I don't think it's Puerto Rico. Honduras. We'll go. Nice. Not bad. How can I remember that? I don't know if the Victor Meldrew thing's going to work. Guacamole gets thrown at Victor Meldrew. He says, I don't believe it. Gets thrown up. Upwards. Some splashes on a gangster. Sort of a South American gangster called El Salvador. E. Honda kicks down the door. And he's holding a... For some reason, Nicaragua, there's a certain type of tarantula called the Nicaraguan curly-haired tarantula, and it always makes me think of that. So he's holding a tarantula that comes from Costa Rica because there's a lot of sort of jungles around there, isn't there? Costa Rica's known for its jungles, right? In my head it is. And then Panama, which I'll know, and then Colombia. Yeah, okay. I think I can remember that. I can still remember the other ones. It fucking works, that method. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I can still remember them. No, not Semantle. Wordle. Wordle. That's a summary. Yeah. It's like it's mnemonics, isn't it? Did you see Asmongold's apology video? No, I didn't. Actually, I've got some stuff in Discord I need to look at. Is he full on apology mode? Is he? I'll have to watch that. My bad. Twitch banned? I don't know. I did have a look. What's going on up here? I did have a... Oh, that's why that's sticking up. Because it's fucking... That's from a cigarette, that is. I know it is because of the length of the hair. That'll be using a lighter and hair blowing in the wind. Singeing the hair off. That's what that is. So don't panic, anyone. What did he do? He basically made a... obviously, I'm not going to get into it too much, but he made some off-colour comment about the situation in Lebanon, wasn't it? I think. I mean, it was sort of partly his opinion, but then at the same time, he really didn't word it very well, which I can sympathise with. Like, sometimes you say things and you don't necessarily, it might not come across very well, but I think it's more that he then just sort of dismissed it a bit. I feel like he grouped everyone in. Like, rather than saying certain people are bad actors and stuff, he sort of just grouped everybody from Lebanon, was it? In the same pool, which isn't great, clearly. But I feel like what you should have done is just straight away or soon after then been like, look, yeah, I really wasn't thinking, I didn't word that very well at all. I don't mean it like that. I mean it like this, or, I've sort of considered what I've said and it wasn't, that's not cool what I said, or whatever. But he just sort of went, my bad, I'll do better. He's a bit dismissive with his way he dealt with it. He's just said he's become an arsehole over the last few years and he's sorted his life out. If I buy that. I mean, nothing's changed for him. What's changed? He's sat in his room for the past 15 years. I don't know. It's a weird one. It's interesting, that whole dynamic. Should you be responsible? He's just a streamer. He's just playing games for a living. People watch him. Is he then responsible for having to watch what he says and things like that? I could see arguments for both. If you don't know who he is, he's a streamer. He has about 25,000 people watching him. One of the biggest streamers on Twitch. But yeah, there you go. OBG. OBG said. He's never been nice. Always been an arse, Twitch, especially about women's rights. Yeah, I think some of it is he likes to be contentious about things. Announcing. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's anything like that. Although I know what you mean. Fucking seems like everybody's. They all are. No, they're not all. You can't say that. He's ignorant and likes to pretend to be worldly. Well, that's the issue I have. I think just did. Yeah, I know, but you can't. Based on what? Everybody who's a big streamer is a nonce? I don't think so. He's one of those guys that says stuff for his audience that have these opinions. I think well, it's part of his thing, isn't it? It's probably why he's so popular, because he has contentious opinions. He gets attention. Just social media these days, you just get attention however you can. He's got verbal diarrhea. He doesn't mean half the stuff he says. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind him, but I'm not exactly a big fan of him either. I don't like the react sort of stuff he's been doing a lot lately. He addressed that. He said he's not got enough experience to be talking about the stuff he does. He wants to go back to being happy and not angry all the time. Yeah, that's fair enough. I don't know. I think it's stuff like that. Sometimes one of those things you can either like Rafiki said, you can either learn from it or run from it. But I don't know, if he said stuff before, maybe he just hasn't learned. Maybe not a nonce per se, but anyone of that level becomes involved in illegal stuff. Yeah, it does seem like, for whatever reason, anybody who gets very popular high up just seems to destroy themselves in one way or another. It's weird, isn't it? Because you just, especially lately, you see it time and time and time again. These big, influential people just getting outed for being dodgy or fucking tax evading or whatever it is. There always seems to be something. Not nonsense, but abuse a platform for nefarious reasons, spat out of bollocks, and people lap it up. It's not great. But then again, is it his responsibility? I don't know. He said they're from an inferior culture that opposes the Western values. Yeah, I mean that's very close-minded. I think this is a big part of things with YouTube and streamers are just regular people who aren't educated. Maybe it's because as well it's a time now, isn't it, where there are quite a lot of social media types, and that's all they've done. They don't really have much life experience. I mean, I know I sit here on the fucking computer all day lately, but I didn't in my 20s and most of my 30s. So you've actually got some life experience, where I guess now there's a lot of people who did, like Asmongold's probably the best example, literally just came in, played WoW for fucking 15 years straight, non-stop, not really got much life experience. Not that I have loads or anything, but, you know, it probably isn't a very healthy person to listen to when it comes to views, especially like that. I wonder if some streamers blow up just because people want to gorp at them. Oh, definitely Qatari. I've done it. I've watched people because I've thought, this guy's a fucking knob. Let's see what stupid thing he comes out with today. It's the world. It's an inner circle of rich and famous that are involved in all sorts of horrendous and even dodgy stuff. They're all in that, what's it called? Bohemian club. I think the popularity, it's a self-awareness. Yeah. They're just people, but then people want them to comment on stuff and they aren't educated on it. And if they don't comment, they get called ignorant. I think people worry a bit too much about it as well. It's also on other people, isn't it, to take responsibility for not just blindly following somebody's opinion. The popularity comes to people who want to burn it down and ruin them. Yeah. Probably knows no media training. The managers are really fucked. I know that's my reason for being here every day. 100% Someone getting famous on streaming platforms to get a proper talent manager. It's a weird world that we live in now, isn't it? But I also do think, saying this the other day, and I think this is quite an interesting take on it. I think it was Christopher Hitchens that I got this from, but it was saying that if you... Actually, no, it might have been Andreas Antonopoulos. The good thing about people saying stuff like that is at least people around them then get a chance to either try and change their mind or give them a different perspective or have a discussion about that particular subject, and they might change their mind and be a bit more enlightened on certain topics, right? The problem is if you just shut those people down, they're just going to keep thinking that way. So I think exposure to it can be important. Me, myself, like there's certain things, I'm not going to go into what specifically, but certain things that can be quite a contentious issue, I've changed my mind on from having more exposure to it, for sure. And sort of, nothing horrendous, but certain things and way I've thought about things. And I sort of look back and think, yeah, that was fucking ignorant thinking like that. Every single rich and famous person knows a dodgy or straight up illegal activity a friend is involved with and they just turn a blind eye. There are some good ones, there must be. Bruce Forsyth. If you sell loads of records successful on reality TV, you get a whole shield of people in front of you doing their best to stop you fucking yourself up in the media. Tell you who is good at stuff like that. Our old friend Limmy. I think he's very on it with his... I don't even know what you call it. With his... the way he handles certain things. Sometimes maybe a bit overkill, but he knows what he's doing, right? He knows what to say and what not to say, for sure. And it works, that thing of not particularly giving a shit too much either. The funny tweet was grown man gets grounded. The funny tweet was grown man gets grounded for 2 weeks and told to clean his room. And then an Aspen Gold clip. That's good. Has he got a dirty room? Hello, Casual Hoy. I feel sorry for Kanye's handlers. Jesus Christ. He's got to be on the list, hasn't he? Apparently not, though. I've been educated. Brucey would have 100% would have known some wrongs. Yeah, that's true. Before it inadvertently becomes part of a circle. Yeah, I do know what you mean. I mean, that whole industry seems fucking dodgy as hell, especially in that era. Jesus. I don't know what to make of Israel. I don't. Well, that's the thing. I don't know enough about it, so I'm not even going to fucking attempt to give an opinion on that stuff. It's far too complicated. Ask me something about... I don't know. Oh, do I even have a specialist subject? I don't think I do. That's depressing. What would people's specialist subject be? I actually don't know what mine would be. I think I'm really knowledgeable about. I actually don't think I've got one. That's really depressing. Gaming? Maybe? That's fucking lame, isn't it? Amy doesn't comment on things he doesn't understand or hasn't had experience in. I do the same. Yeah. I think it's just maturity, isn't it? Actually being able to listen to both sides of things, I suppose. That's the circle I'm talking about. They aren't all nonsense around the light. They probably know something going on. Robotide, someone who steps into his expertise. Yeah, that's... I don't know. He's a funny lad, isn't he? But he does handle things very well, I think, in general. I don't understand how Limmy hate watches Scylla for weeks and months. It's weird. It is entertaining. But I can imagine if you tune in for the first time, you're like, what the fuck is this shit? Mastermind had an expertise of Alan Partridge did it. I'm quite good at South Park stuff just because I was so obsessed with it when I was younger. Not so much in my later years, though. What would you guys have? I know what you mean. I've not read into the situation, but you see stuff in the news, it makes you question who the good guys are. I've too many areas of expertise. Bollocks, do you? Go on. Like what? I don't get it. Limmy isn't funny in the slightest. Must be immature humour. Oh, I think he's the funniest guy I know. But yeah, it's just a matter of taste, isn't it? It's genius in my opinion. Forget that it's Scylla, it's a commentary. Yeah, exactly. It's a commentary. My specialist subject is Wade. I wonder if you could do that. That would really confuse them. See, none of you lot have one. Something you really know inside out. Specialist will be Lord of the Rings. There you go. That works. Not the books. I was going to say maybe something like... Nah. I was going to say Game of Thrones / that world, but not really, because it's so fucking vast that... Don't think so. I really don't get Limmy. Lost in his comment, but I also get I'm not his target audience. I do think he's very Marmite. I know why I like him. It's because he's got that dry sense of humour. He's just got funny views on stuff. And he's just one of those people who just make me laugh just looking at him. I really don't nerd hard over something. Yeah, I don't think I do. Maybe. I used to have an autistic obsession with the KLF. What's KLF? What's that? Too many to choose from. I'm a nerd for a lot of things. I suppose that's what it would be. It'd be something that's nerdy. I like Limmy stage and TV work, can't watch his streams. See, I'm the other way round. I like his TV stuff. It's alright. But I prefer his stream stuff. And he's raided you. I was very lucky. Twice. Animation and the games industry, certain films and bands, animals in general. Oh yeah, maybe praying mantids. That'd be quite a good one. Maybe that. The problem is, it's Dunning-Kruger effect, isn't it? Because the more it's sort of not the way of, well, it works both ways, doesn't it? It's that thing of, because you know how much there is to know about something, you feel like you know less. And it works the other way. When you don't know much about something, you think you know more than you do, because you don't understand the vastness of a subject. It's hard to judge. I'd like to become an expert in cryptids. That would be good. That's a good one. Geography and football. That's what you need, a niche though, isn't it? Like Sunderland Football Club. Bill Drummond fired a machine gun at the audience in the Brit Awards in 1992. What? What did I miss here? Oh, sorry. Let me go up. I get why he's got an audience with don't introduce content. Yeah. I deleted the band that burned their money and deleted their records. Oh, right. Okay, interesting. I don't even know who they are. He's funny because he dissects human behaviour in a way you don't think of. Yeah, just finds weird things about something that you just wouldn't have noticed. He's got a interesting brain. An intelligence of a certain kind. I like to joke, I'm jack of all trades, but master of none. Caleb wrote a short book on how to get songs #1. then demonstrated it. What song got to number 1? Sorry, I will get on with Wordle in a sec. Nothing wrong with tangents. It's a good key for streaming that. Tangents, I think. I learned that from Limmy. I feel like I know loads about space from watching Brian Cox DVDs, but I know absolutely bugger all. Well, that's what I was thinking about the mantid thing, because I know it's a weird niche, but because I know how much there is to know, I feel like actually I don't really know that much, but I probably do actually know more than I think. I don't know. No worries. Make a mess. Get that fucking stream camera open. Not camera. Stream. General stream. Don't have to put camera on.
Okay, everybody.
So is this them? Been watching Limmy since lockdown years. Yeah, same. Actually, a little bit after, I think. It's both sad and entertaining watching him slowly lose it over the years. Yeah, I like it. I think he's great. My little stream idol, I think. This sounds like something else. Do they have another popular song? Yeah, like, you know, more than the average bear, but haven't really scratched the surface in the grand scheme. Yeah. It's hard to be knowledgeable, isn't it? It's a lot of effort. I used to browse Limmy.com before he was even famous, really. I'd never heard of him. It was the purple burglar alarm thing, which I think same as for a lot of people, actually. That's where I was like, hang on, he's quite funny, this bloke. Justified and ancient. This is a strange subject to know a lot about. Oh shit, I haven't lived up to my stream title very well, have I? If anyone streams, obviously Dip does, because he's just said. Let me know and I'll do shout outs, because I never do that. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like, I'm a bit of a dick because I never really shout people out who are actually in the fucking chat. And there might be a lot of people who will just follow each other around, you know. You can say, just put it, because I can't do the proper shout outs without, I have to wait like a minute or something. Frog Zoe does, OBG does. You stream from, you don't stream from that account ever though, do you, Dan? If you do, I don't even think I follow you. You need to stream from the actual Heal Project channel, right? Oh, fuck's sake. I have to wait 1 minute, 4 seconds. I haven't streamed in about a week. Well, there you go. OBG. Qatari. Tom, I didn't even know. Did I know you streamed? Yeah, I have watched your stream before, haven't I? Once in the last year. Alright. Do it when you feel like it. I don't know this either. It reminds me of like Shaman or something, this band. I streamed once 3 years ago. I've been thinking about doing it now. I'm itching for a career change. I set my laptop and cracked the screen. You streamed from that. Give back to stream from my gaming PC. I'll have to take all my overclocks off. In my stream talking about Baldur's Gate. 7 months. Well, I can do it. if you want to. I'll either be streaming some Minecraft, some Jackbox, GTA 5. I saw you were on GTA 5. What were you doing? Online or roleplay or main story? Or I'll be embarrassing myself about things I did in my childhood. See, there you go. Still just waiting for Dimps to start streaming. Come on. I think I raided you when I was Callaway. Yes, you definitely did. I definitely remember something. Those were the days. There was loads of people streaming and there was just a big raid circle going around. Those were the days. The internet isn't ready for me yet. It's gonna really blow up. I can't figure out how to set GTA. Yeah, I was gonna say, Christ. If you need a hand, let me know, or pretty much anyone in this chat will be able to help. For surezies. Rate this song? No. Everyone stopped streaming at 11. It was a race to rate someone. Yeah. We want Dimp streams. See, there's demand for it. Heavy demand. The VTube model, I barely get 5 years as soon as I put my webcam on, have the full goth outfit and boobs out and getting 30 to 40. Wow, that is unfortunately the nature of Twitch, isn't it? I mean, you can see why people do it, really. It was really bad. I had to put a stream finishing banner to prevent them. Oh, yeah. Probably why I used to collect a few, because I used to stay on later. Awkward, wasn't it? Literally about to raid out when someone raids you and you have to stay on another 10 minutes. Right, I'm not going to look at chat. I'm going to do a little Wordle. And what is my word going to be? It will be... I feel like this word today. 40. Oh, fuck's sake. Really not doing many favours by not using the vowels, is it? Alright. Go vowel heavy. Okay. Ends in E. Something THE? Bath. Bathe. Shit, no. Can't be TH or SH. Cash. No, doesn't work. Lathe. That doesn't work either. SHE? Wash. I can't think of anything that ends... Alright, we'll start with H then, and end with E. I actually can't think of any words. It's got to be... do you know what? Right, there's an A in there. That doesn't help. That doesn't help either. Plum. And an L. What? L. L-A... H? H-A-L? Something hail? A-hail, a-hail. What? What about A-L-H? Al... I don't know what this is. Go on. What is it? Heave. Halve. Fucking hell, that is a bastard, that one. Well done. Hagelicious smashed it. Oh, Dimps smashed it, sorry. I like it, everybody was like, well done, Hagelicious. Well done. Be funny if it was Valve. Ba 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 ba. Da, 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 da. I tried Valve earlier. Asmonditis. My bad. Could Vulva? Could be. What's the time? Yes, get some Become Human on. I'd like to finish it, really. Need to remember to do some of these shout outs. Makes it easier for you to click. Oops. Frog. There you go. What's your... I was thinking about this last night when you mentioned the VR thing. What is your character in VR, Zoe? I need to thank you. Thank you guys for being here. It's the least I can do. I think I'm following everyone here already. Yeah, I'll try and get more on it. But if you ever stream, just say in the chat. I don't really mind. I'm not going to be like, that's bad etiquette. You shouldn't be promoting your stream in mine. I don't care. As long as it's not a random person doing it, I'm not bothered. Hair's falling out. It's Alice from Inky and Bendy. Oh, I need to look that up now. Inky and Bendy? Inky and Bendy. Oh, I think I played a demo of that. Alice. This... That's... Oh, this! That's quite a cool one, actually. That. I like that. It's a good style. It's had some changes because she's 2D. Oh, here we go. Leah's kindly done my work for me. Cuphead vibes. Yeah. Use uBlock Origin. Opera's just weird because, well, like you can see, this is Opera GX. I don't get any ads on normal Opera. So why am I getting suddenly... I'll just... I don't know what's going on with the ad blockers recently. They seem to sort of work sometimes and other times not. It's weird. Here we go. Nice. That's good, that bit. I like the end to it. Nice. Yeah, that's good. Oh, I tell you, did it look like I was wanking? Brilliant. Perfect. See, there you go. That's the kind of clips we need. I just really liked it. Need to clip that as a jingle. Can you download them? I've got it. It's clipped anyway now, so that's. No. I'll leave it open. I can record it. Need the crack kid as the yeah. I watched all the clips last night, and most of them were penis related. Really, fuck's sake. It's all good. I've put the song. Oh, nice one, Lee. Thank you. Yeah, it's good that. We don't need P Diddy's anymore. We'll get the AI going. Most of it sounds better than recent music anyway. Only one or two of them were not cock, balls, or jizz related. Oh dear. I hope I'm not breeding an atmosphere of perversion. It's just funny, isn't it? Right, so where are we going? Oh, did we die again? I can't remember.
After what happened,
Funniest things you say about penises, yeah.
Machines are rising up.
That's what. Maybe that would be my specialist subject.
Humans have no choice.
A mastermind. I might get a coffee actually before I crack into this. Speaking of penis jokes, no doubt there'll be a few here. Back in a sec. Actually, no, back in a sec.
Run over his dog's head.
Oh, you want my scooter?
No, if you do it, I'll give you $500.
If I do what?
Run over Hornby's dog. That one walking over there in the.
Don't do it!
Oh my god!
Oh. They're gonna tell. Oh, the dog's dead. The dog's dead, Gabe.
She actually killed it.
They're putting the old lady in cuffs.
That's alright. Don't panic.
Hornby shouting, you killed my dog, you killed my dog.
I get out of here, am I?
Oh, look at Hornby just standing. That's it. They're going to be hating each other. She's going to do... No, he won. Oh, Rain will be so annoyed. I wish I was in the voice chat. Is that it? Does he win? This is me trying to go up. Oh, I'm just holding W, that's it. Oh my god.
Oh god. This is not going well. This is not going well. Fuck!
Haven't heard that for ages, that. Love it. At least a few weeks. See, nothing really matters. Nothing really matters.
He knew something. I was wrong.
Maybe he did. But you chose not to ask.
Fucking need a haircut. Stay silent.
I'm not a unique model, am I? How many Connors are there?
I don't see how that question
Big reveal.
pertains to your investigation.
He's not the only Connor.
Where does CyberLife stand in all this?
And
What
you
do
think
they
of
really
what?
want?
I thought you had
All
something ready to
CyberLife
go,
wants is to
Zoe.
resolve the situation and keep selling androids.
You didn't tell me everything you know about deviants, did you?
I expect you to find answers, Connor. Not ask questions. You're the only one who can
I think that
prevent
could
civil war.
solve some conflicts, couldn't it, OVG? It's a
Find
lovely
deviants,
song.
Or there will be chaos. This is your last chance, Connor.
This is your last chance.
You're off the case. The FBI is taking over.
What? But we're onto something. We just need more time, I'm sure we
Hank, you don't get it. This isn't just another investigation. It's a fucking civil war.
Fucking.
It's out of our hands now. We're talking about national security here.
Fuck that. You can't just pull the plug now, not when we're so close.
You're always saying you can't stand androids. Jesus, Hank, make up your mind. I thought you'd be happy about this.
He's in love with Connor.
Please. I know we can solve it. For God's sake, Jeffrey, can't you back me up this one time?
There's nothing I can do. You're back on homicide, and the android returns to CyberLife.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Hank, but it's over.
Hank tense. Path unlocked. Talk to Hank. Oh no. Well, this isn't going to go down well, is it? Right, come on. Win him over. Put your ass on the desk. Gross.
We can't just give up like that.
I remember people at work would sometimes do that. They'd sit on the desk, and then when they got off the desk, there'd be like a little line of condensation that had been produced from between their fucking arse cheeks. So why have you put that on my fucking desk? Yeah, you know what I mean. If someone sits on something too long. Not shit or anything else, just the condensation from their fucking arse cheeks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Seen it on seats, exactly. I don't remember specifically who, just I've got a memory of that. Fucking gross.
I know we could
Is
have
it
solved
cold?
this case.
Sometimes.
So you're going back to CyberLife?
I have no choice.
Officers are gross, aren't they?
Deactivated and analyzed to find out why I failed.
What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
Oh, he's coming round. Quick lick and it's gone. No doubt.
I know we're on the right side.
Oh shit!
Humans
Well, I thought you meant
created
no.
this. There are masters.
I thought you meant the other
No
way
machine
round.
should
It needs to
rebel
be
against its
clear.
creator.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place,
Like, no doubt
Put
we're on the
yourself in her
wrong
shoes.
side.
You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion.
Well,
I don't know why I did it.
okay.
Well, here comes Perkins. That
Oh, this
motherfucker.
dickhead.
Sure don't
Yeah.
waste any time at the FBI.
Bloody
We can't give
FBI.
up. I know the answers and the evidence we collected. If Perkins takes it, it's all over.
There's no choice. You heard Fowler. We're off the case.
You've got to help me, Lieutenant.
I've got
I need more
pizza
time
in
so I
the
can find a lead to the
fridge.
evidence we collected.
I didn't eat
know
all
the
my...
solution.
Oh, I never did look at the stuff on Discord. Fuck, so I'll do it tomorrow. Forgot to look through it. I had a big pizza that's meant for 4 people last night. I could have ate it all, but I thought, no, don't be greedy. Save a couple of slices for tomorrow.
It's in there.
Maybe these deviants deserve a chance. Maybe it's better if you don't find them. What's happening here is too important to let it be stopped.
Greedy boys get punished. I had a packet of crisps
Sorry,
instead
but I'm not gonna help you.
to top me off. Greedy boys do get punished. Not as much as greedy girls, but you know how it is. You know as well as anyone what happens to greedy greedy girls and boys. Definitely girls. What am I meant to be doing? Go to archive room. Make diversion. Just slow him down, okay. Diversion I can do. I don't quite know how. Well, where might I make said diversion? I love the music in this. So tense. Oh, that might be the diversion. Go, make a diversion, quick!
I have orders, you know. Okay.
He's escaping. Stop him.
Yes! Take that. Something about a key from Hank's desk.
Come on, you. Get a move on.
Hurry to archive room. Hurrying. Oh, fuck's sake. Ugh. Just want to drink my coffee. Out of my lovely mug.
Hey, Connor.
Hey,
I'm
Connor.
talking to you, asshole. Where are you going?
What are you, chicken?
Wouldn't any plastic pricks around here, or did anybody tell you?
Fuck him up. Ironic. Oh, you got to, haven't you?
I'm registering the evidence in my possession. But don't worry. I'm going to leave. Though I'm certainly going to miss our bromance.
Oh, bromance. Come on. Do better than that.
Go on then. Get a fucking move on. Fucking androids.
I know. Jesus Christ. I've not even done anything. Systematic hatred. Wonder why this particular type of music makes you feel a bit tense.
Hank's password. What would a hard boy well-oiled eccentric police lieutenant choose?
What's everybody's password? Oh, it's not what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be his pet's name.
Obviously.
It was fucking password.
Where is Jericho?
Hello, Ali. Jesus.
The answer's here somewhere.
What have I done to deserve this?
Much time. Gotta think fast.
Do 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 do. Right. Oh, so these are deviants. Right? Been a while since I've seen Detroit. Bloody loved it. It's such a good game, isn't it? Very good game. Right. Focus here. Come on. 4717G. Right. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're okay. How's Green Hell doing? What's this? Can you turn to the side on full cam and look up for a moment? Okay. I will say one thing. Remember, though, that frame is quite small. Just bear that in mind. Well, like this. That alright? Up more. That? This is embarrassing. And cheating, but okay. There. Is that it? Nice. Nice. I'm sure I'm not going to regret that. Now stay like that all day. I got one with your eyes closed too. What's it going to be? Someone pissing in my face or something, I reckon. Yeah, exactly. Just put your tongue out. And remember, I do get final say, because I'm not having fucking, I don't know, Jimmy Savile on there or something. Or anything too mental. Nothing that if somebody came in the stream, they'd be like, that's a bit fucking weird. If they didn't know me. Shit, right. 3983 needed. Okay. Which we have here. I don't know what you're doing. It's going to be something dodgy, isn't it? Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Cup your hands underneath.
It's dark. Where?
Oh, so I guess we're going for this one. Okay, whatever. Help.
I reactivated you so you could help me.
I'm trying to think of what would I've done before. Don't do that.
Voice. You're not one of us. I'll never tell you where Jericho is. Now leave me alone.
Jericho's the thing that Captain Charisma's running, that we're trying to shut down. Oh. What? Examine this? Okay. Now pretend to shake some salt into your mouth. Oh, a diary. Marcus.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our
Yeah, we've seen it. Sample voice.
This message is the hope of a people.
But it is
Shit, I should have done that and then went to him, because then I could have spoke like Marcus. Bollocks! Alright, very good. Diary. Not got much time though, time's ticking. I read it like Johnny 5.
But it's useless. It's encrypted.
Alright, okay. Put it back then. I think I fucked this up last time as well, maybe. Right. What do you need? 9164. 916? Gotta be that then. Ugh.
Can you hear me? Your diary, Rupert. You encrypted it. I need to know what you wrote.
Too damaged to talk. Scan memory. Right, so now we can use the diary. We've got the decryption bollocks. For fuck's sake! Okay. Okay. Yeah, very good, very good. Right, yep. Jericho located. Good. Oh, for fuck's sake. This dickhead again.
Don't do it, Gavin.
Gavin.
I know how to stop
Of course it's
the
called
deviants.
Gavin.
You're off the case.
I bet he goes by Gaz as well.
It's gonna be definitive.
Oh! Trying to kill me, bastard. Shit, wrong button. Right, get your bearings. I want to fuck him up. I'm not having this guy beat me. Shit! Oh, it's fucking Guitar Hero all over again. No! S and D. That's fine. This is why I can do the hacks on GTA.
What happened here? Looks like someone's been snooping around. Oh, shit. Get the alarm. Now!
Ah, we still got to beat the shit out of him at least. Whoa, look at all those options, Jesus. Alright, that's good. Better than that one, Gavin destroyed Connor. No thanks. Gavin. Who's driving? Me? Oh, it's Tesla.
With all androids being turned over to the authorities, the country is grinding to a halt. Hospitals and schools
Oh
are
no.
closing. Water cuts, blackouts, and network failures.
Do you think we'll go through this eventually?
Most worrying of all, our armed forces have lost 2/3 of their effective.
I could see there being a thing about android rights. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't like the idea of people just sort of treating them like shit. I don't think that's good as a human to be doing that to something that looks like another human. Right. Can we... What do I do? What do you want me to do? Look out the window?
They've been conducting raids all over the city. Everybody's on edge after what happened yesterday. It's gonna be all right.
I'm even nice to my pals. You are actually. You'll be fine. It's worth it. You never know. They might be able to look back on the history of what we've said to them. So if you're mean, they might just interpret and go, this is hostile. Must eradicate person. Like ChatGPT and stuff. Depends where you draw the line of what equates to feelings. Yeah, it's interesting that. It's an interesting thought experiment.
A little further on that way, there's a large freighter called Jericho.
I sort of think... I don't think we would treat them like shit and just push them around and batter them just for a laugh. Because I think you'd sort of get attached to them the same way you might get attached to a teddy or something. Like, you know it's not real, but you don't batter it. You still would be sad if you lost it or something. Just dropped a little vid of me watching the stream. Oh yeah, let's have a look. I do want to see that. Oh my god, this looks mental. I'll just download it. It's going to make me cringe, but exactly. It's fine. Put your tongue out. Look at this! And remember, I do get final say, because I'm not having fucking, I don't know, Jimmy Savile on there or something. Look at this! Nothing that if somebody came in the stream, they'd be like... Oh, we don't need living rooms anymore, do we? Look at that! He's in a high-rise apartment building. Shit, right. 3983 needed. Okay. I like it. I'd quite like to sit and watch a film like this. In a weird way. I don't know what you're doing. It's going to be something dodgy, isn't it? Either way, I'm looking forward to seeing it. Look at that. That is impressive. It's just like being in the cinema, but without the annoyances. Graphics on the bid are a bit shit. It's a bit clearer. Yeah, clearer in real person. I wish I could come in and sit right in front of you. God, I'm glad that went that direction. I wish I'd come in and sit right in front of you and block the view. That would be good. Can you do that? Can you watch a film with your mates? So could you invite us to a lobby and then we can actually come in and sit next to you or in front of you? That's where it's going. Get yourself a Quest. What we need, you need that, but it needs to be as convenient as just picking up a pair of glasses and popping it on. Right? I do it in VR chat quite often with friends, really. I think, but I like that. Is it a case, though, that I sort of feel like the novelty might wear off pretty quick? Like, it'd be a laugh for a bit, because everyone would be getting up and probably getting in the way, but then it'd be like, no, I just want to watch the film now. It does seem cool, though. I like it. You can go into a cinema world and stream movies or YouTube or whatever you want. Really? I'd sit on my head. Yeah, can you do that? Just sit right in the way of somebody the whole time. I like it. Every time I watch a film now, I can watch it in a personal cinema. This is random, but on your daily game stuff, you should do the daily postcode lottery quiz. What is it, first of all? Daily postcode lottery quiz. Literary quiz. I'll have a look into it. Let me... I'll probably have to log in and stuff, won't I? Let me save that one. Remind me later to have a look. Yeah. Just a daily quiz that you can win shit from. I mean, I'm all for that. I'm all for free stuff. Yes, please.
Marcus, he will help you. The last bus for the border leaves at midnight. You absolutely.
There is a website. Is it Hot UK Deals? Where you can go in and it sort of
but it's a start.
Congregates websites that are giving away free stuff. Like, we've got a new cereal brand coming out. Put your email here and receive a free box, but it compiles all of them in one place. Get competing for quizzes and crosswords that old people do to win cash, like compers. An ex of mine's mum used to do that, comping. fucking good as well. Like, she'd have this thing. You sort of think of it as like little old ladies getting together to once a month and think, it's silly. But there'd be a group of like 10 of them, and they'd sort of, go around each other's houses once a month, and they'd all bring various cutouts from magazines they'd found, anything to do with entering a competition. And then they'd all enter it. And honestly, they'd won cruises, they'd won a Mini. There's just so much stuff they'd fucking won. I thought, that's quite a legit good thing to do. I mean, if you win a Mini once, it's basically made it worthwhile. You're talking like tens of thousands of pounds worth of stuff. That person that gets up for a piss every 5 minutes be getting bollocked. You could just... Thing is, you could wear the headset and go for a piss. I used to do hot UK deals. I'm going to have a look at that now. It's actually... Oh, really? It's full of crap now, is it? Oh, for fuck's sake, don't open Photoshop. I need to do that. Hot UK deals. Save that one as well. Gosh, I've got lots to look at. Now, after stream, right. I've accidentally opened Photoshop, so... Oh my god, it's a penis. Right. Get on it. Little old lady here, I might start doing that. I mean, to be fair, she wasn't that old, but it's what you'd imagine. Sort of a little grouping of ladies. Give me some other VR recommendations. Dimps and I are going to make our own comping circle. Do it! That could be a good stream thing, couldn't it? Like that guy... Fucking hell, have you seen that documentary? That's very interesting. About the guy... I think he was in Japan, maybe? They put him in a room, and he could... The only things he could get to survive, he had to win. So he had all these things, like competitions he could enter. But didn't he stay in there for like a year or something mental? Just surviving off things that he'd won. But he was having to eat... It's mean, like it's not nice what they done to him. Because he was having to eat like dog food. It's really weird. Like he had no clothes either, so he had to win his clothes. But then he got so used to being naked that he just didn't want to wear clothes. I can't remember what it's called, but if you Google it, you'll find it. It's like man competition to stay in a room. Earth VR. Oh, Google Earth VR on VR. I'd be scared if it puts you up in the air. Yeah, the Japanese guy. I can't remember what it was called, but it's an interesting watch. It's cruel, it's inhumane, but it's just sort of fascinating. I think it's quite a long time ago. But the weird thing is when he comes out, he goes back in. Because I think it was quite a big phenomenon at the time. What was it? I think the only way he could get out was he had to win. He had to win like 100 grand's worth of stuff or something like that. We're all congregating in one place now, look. He didn't know he was being filmed either. I can't remember now. It was live streamed though, wasn't it? He was on a live stream all the time, I think. There was a lot of dodgy stuff with it, I remember that. This is where Captain Charisma's hanging out. I can't remember what is his name? I'll say Chris. What are we doing here? Explore Jericho. Find a warm place for Alice. Okay. Already didn't know it was on national TV. Yeah, it might have been that actually, mightn't it? Yeah, you'll find it if you Google it.
but it is quite possible that the Russian army has been confronted with a similar crisis among its own androids.
Do you know I'm surprised nobody's done yet, and I'm sure it's only a matter of time. Basically a real Truman Show where they just film themselves 24/7, have cameras set up everywhere. And people are pretty close to it already. Might as well just go the extra mile. I can see that happening. That was embarrassing. Just had someone buzz my flat signature card, picked up the handset to open the downstairs door. A really loud fart fell out of your arse. Your arse has no latch. At least they didn't see your face. Could be anyone. You should have just said a random name. Went, oh, Chris, that's gross. I mean, Neon's housing at the moment is pretty close. Ugh. That Neon guy's unbearable, isn't he? But yeah, he does seem the type who would engage in that. Right, there's a fire there. Surely this is where we need to go. Hello, Chris. Oh, we can sit here. Neon. He's just a bit of a gross human, isn't he? Popular, though.
I'm hot and cold at the same time.
That'll be the fever. That'll be the terminal fever. What's the Neon thing? He's a streamer from Kick. That's all you really need to know. It says it all. Cara and Alice are cute. Well, I'm trying to annoy Alice as much as possible this time.
Will you be okay?
Connor's here as well. In a beanie. Yeah, there's no nice humans. Apart from that Rose woman, she was quite nice. All the others just seem horrible. What am I doing? Find deviant leader, which will be Marcus, presumably. What happens if we go over to Cara and Alice? Not going to let us, is it? Because he doesn't know. He doesn't know anything about them. Oh.
You're lost. You're looking for something. You're looking for yourself.
Ooh. Back to Cara, okay. Oh. So is it up to me who finds Marcus, I guess? I had a homeless crackhead do this to me once in town. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about right. You are lost. You need to find yourself.
Are you Marcus? I'm with a little girl. There's a bus leaving for the border in less than 2 hours, and we need passports.
No, Detroit's under curfew. There's soldiers everywhere. They're
His
rounding
voice
up all
annoys
the
me a bit.
androids and sending them to camps. Maybe you should stay here a while.
Maybe you're right.
I was listening to a podcast the other day, and it was annoying me because I noticed that the guy constantly would say, you know, all the time. So, you know, he'd sort of, you know, be talking like this, but, you know, sort of every, you know, break in his words and, you know, what he was saying, he'd say, you know, like that. And because I noticed it was really annoying me, because it was so much, I was like, fuck, please stop saying that. Do I have anything that I do like that? Or do you guys? Because obviously he wasn't aware of it. And it's one of those things, I bet if he listened back, he'd be like, fucking hell. Why am I saying that so much? When people say like or I see I do that quite a bit. Like, Just curious. You're not going to offend me if you're like, bloody hell, yeah, you constantly say bloody hell. And ah. As filler. It's a weird habit to break that, isn't it? Because no one wants to and ah. I think when I'm not focused properly on something, I a lot. Yeah, I wouldn't say you've got anything. There's nothing I've noticed. Not noticed it. I suppose it's if it's noticeable. As you said, Katari, people who say like, sometimes you really notice it. Like, there's like, and then you're like, oh my god. Please fucking shut up.
You might be safer here until things
just
calm
curious, just curious.
One of our people used to work in the State Department.
It's good to know these things.
Passports you can easily modify. I'll have him get them to you.
Thank you.
You said you're with a little girl, right? You know that humans hate us.
I've not noticed it from any of you lot that I've spoke to. Don't really have anything. Bond, no different. Secret, no difference.
I don't care whether she's human.
I'd next who would say da 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 da. Oh yeah, see things like that. I know what you mean. She was like da da da, and then I sort of come along and da 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 da. This and that da da da. Yeah, yeah. I can see how. See something like that. What do you do if you meet the perfect, for me, woman? Perfect in every way, exactly what I want, but they do something like that. Oh.
They're going to kill us all.
The authorities have ordered all androids to be delivered to the nearest police station.
I mispronounce some words and people tell me that. Yeah, that's alright though, because that's just sort of a bit charming. Do you know what I mean? It's not annoying. If someone had something that was just really just grates on you all the time, saying the same thing. I don't know what I'd do. I'd have to tell them and be like, look, come on. You say this a lot and it's driving me mental. My boyfriend says womp womp to me when I'm complaining about something and it annoys me. But that's probably why he's doing it. Because it annoys you. Because I would do that. If I knew it annoyed you, I'd do it. Pleased to meet you, Miss Prounce. Like mispronounce?
Watch us sit here and watch them murder us. We've got to defend ourselves.
Oh, oh, I see. Typo. I mispronounce. Was that on purpose?
Alice.
You should have played that off as just a very clever joke by mispronouncing. I just mispronounced. Mispronouncing. You know what I mean? It's very funny. I did my nails. I don't know how people type with nails. Used to see people at work doing it, sort of typing with the actual nails, and think, oh god, I don't even like it if mine get a bit long and you can feel it on the keys. Horrible.
You needed each other to survive. In the end, what difference does it make?
The sacrifices you make.
Do you love her any less now that you know she's one of us? Maybe that's what it means to be alive. Forgetting who we are to become what someone needs us to be. She loves you. She loves you more than anything in the world. She became the one you wanted her to be. Out of love for you.
For me? I haven't been doing much sketching lately. I went through a phase of really enjoying that. It's because I've been too addicted to Satisfactory. That's what it is. Ooh, love. Ugh. Gross. Nobody wants to see that. Usually with nails, you've got to type at the tip. Yeah. What am I doing now? Turn to Alice, okay. I don't like the feeling of it. And the weird sort of grosses me out a bit, for me. I think nails look nice, though, but not for me. Not on me. I like to keep my nails nice and short. It's for all the fingering. That's a joke. Might get them surgically removed just for that. It's sort of the same thing as women getting their lips done, really. There's only one reason you're getting your lips done, I think. Women getting manicures with 2 fingernails kept short. Are they? Is that a thing? It's awkward to explain, isn't it?
Is there something wrong?
What if they got... really works. I was going to say, what if they only got 1 finger done? Distant, please. I would like all fingers left done apart. I only want 2 done. Leave the rest, please. 2 in the goo, 1 in the poo. Come on. Gross. Let's not involve poo.
We're short on blue blood and biocomponents.
In our adventures,
Our wounded are shutting down, and there's
sexual
nothing we can do.
proclivities.
Humans are conducting raids in all the big cities, and they're taking androids to camps to destroy them.
That's all our fault.
It's not hurting anyone, I suppose.
None of this would have happened.
Just be careful.
Stayed quiet.
Aggressive, determined, righteous, or somber. I'll be somber.
The only thing we asked for was freedom. They don't even want to hear that. So now they punish us for who we are.
Your television speech sounded like a declaration of war. Violence only leads to more violence. You reap what you sow.
Violence leads to hate. Hate leads to violence. Violence leads to suffering.
What is it? You lot will know it. You lot will know that. Star Wars, isn't it? Bitter.
You saw what they did to us back there. It doesn't matter what we do.
No one thinks wants a cow he can show his whole arm into.
This is getting us nowhere.
Oh, those videos of people
All that matters now is what we
helping
do.
cows give birth. Fucking awful.
Marcus?
Oh. I don't know, stay
We're
hiding.
going to dig in here. We'll lay low, and when the time comes, we'll resume the fight.
We can't hide in Jericho forever. We need
North's
to stop
getting
the
pissed
slaughter
off.
Now, otherwise we're next.
As long
She's
as we're
fucking
alive, we do have a
bloodthirsty.
chance to change things.
Marcus is right. There's nothing we can do.
We play VR vet. That would be a good thing, a vet simulator game. I'd imagine sort of 50% of being a vet is putting pets down, which would be fucking awful, or taking their temperature up their asses.
They can't stop what we've started. Since you've been here, you've given us hope. You've given me hope. Today, a deviant arrived in Jericho and he told me that he stole a truck transporting...
Oh yeah, yeah, relieving anal glands. At least once a day, isn't
Said
it?
they had a truck somewhere in Detroit
Ugh.
and rigged it to explode.
No wonder they're so
Convinced him
expensive.
not to do it. To give me the detonator.
VR anal gland masseuse.
We can't lose this war, Marcus. If humans overcome us, our people will disappear
There you
forever.
go, you ought to make a game.
This may be our only chance to survive.
There's
if
your
things go
niche.
wrong.
I'll refuse.
We shouldn't become like them, North. We can gain our freedom by other means.
We're going peaceful route,
I hope.
unfortunately.
I'll go join the others.
Resentful. Yes, new path. Good. Need to get her killed off. Connor.
Well done, Connor. You succeeded in locating Jericho and finding their leader.
I thought there was a post-it note stuck to her chest then. Let's fuck him up. I'm on Marcus's side. Not Marcus, Connor's side.
I've been ordered to take you alive.
Yes!
But I won't hesitate to shoot if you give me no choice.
So is this for... I don't know which one I'm this referring to. Reason defy.
We are thousands, and you are alone.
Fucking shoot him. Fuck him.
You kill me, you are not walking out of here alive.
You're coming with me.
I don't want to do
We
either.
are your people.
Appeal.
We're fighting for your freedom too.
Don't fall for that shit if someone starts walking like that. It's not going to let me, is it?
Our cause is righteous, and we are more than what they say.
It's like, I've told you to stop moving. One more step and I'm shooting your kneecap. Warning shot. That's it. What was that? Undermine. Wind him
You
up.
really don't have to do this. You don't have to obey them anymore.
Feels like there's not a route where I can just get
You are
shot.
alive. You can decide who you want to be.
No,
You
Connor.
can be free. Join us. Join your people. You are one of us. Listen to your conscience. It's time to decide.
Bang! Become deviant or remain a machine. I will remain a machine.
Nice try. But I'm no deviant.
You idiot. Fucking knew it. It's your own fault. Why did you let him walk towards you like that? I wouldn't join him. He's a knob.
Quick, we've got to get out of here.
You need more charisma than that to win me over. I'm afraid, Marcus. FBI.
Rats in a maze.
Classic. Ah, it's all going to shit. Oh no, I've ran the wrong way. Whoops. Do I go this way? Run towards the gunfire. That's what you should run towards guns, not away from them. Run away from knives and towards guns, I've heard. Fuck's sake. It's not gonna let me, is it? Just wanna fuck things up. That's all.
Hurry this way!
Oh, did we throw him to the wolves then? Good. You can tell it's intense because the camera's very shaky. Over there!
They're coming from all sides. Our people are trapped in the hold. They're gonna be slaughtered.
Where's Josh?
I don't know. We got separated.
Message
There are
him.
exits on the second and third floor. Find them and jump in the river.
We're gonna have to
They're coming from the upper deck now too. We'll be caught in the crossfire.
not blow up Jericho because I've definitely done that one. Oh, alright, fine,
We
we're
have
doing
to
it.
blow up Jericho. If the ship goes down, they'll evacuate, and our people can escape.
You'll never make it. The explosives are all the way down in the hold. There are soldiers everywhere.
Go and help the others. I'll join you later.
Marcus.
I won't be long.
Hero. He's such a hero. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So intense. Get him away.
This is the end of Jericho. Save our people, Marcus.
He's not really done anything to earn this sort of leader title they've given him. He just sort of turned up. Ouch.
Don't let it get out.
They're dropping like flies.
Affirmative. Will go.
Neutralize something something. Oh, sorry. I was aware of my mic, not the game. Kara? Hide. Nah. Whoa. You have
What are you
to.
doing, Kara? They'll kill you. She'll die out there, Kara. Open it. Open the door.
Open it, open the door. Nah.
We'll be killed if we open up.
Dead. They died, Alice. We shut them out and they're now dead. Does your mic always look like that and I've never noticed? I did move the position of it I moved it from the right to the left. Just so when I look at chat I'm actually talking into the mic, but that's about it. I do need to get better at talking closer to it though.
You have to go.
I didn't realise. Yeah, it's always been like this. It's always been a big ball.
Don't
The
shoot.
blue
I'm on
snowball.
your side.
With us? Are you a human?
Perkins' excuse.
I work with Agent Perkins.
You're a lucky guy. Another second out of shotgun. You should go back up on deck and let us do our job.
You're right.
Negative.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
He's got his business beanie on. Sit rep. What is that? Situational report. Sit rep.
Curtis, we haven't done anything wrong.
Intervene. And then fuck it up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Aw, you still rescue them? Bollocks. I fucked up all the QuickTime events. Maybe they're not that important then. Oh, maybe they are. Vital cyst. He's been shot. He's fucked. See? Never try and help anybody.
Gamma squad out. Tango!
Calculating.
Don't move!
We surrender, don't shoot!
Ah, fuck him. Josh, no! I'm gonna save Josh, try and kill North. Ugh. You leave Josh alone.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Forget about North. Can't even put a jumper on properly.
We're safe, Alice.
Actually, no. Oh, okay. Run.
Clara!
Yes.
He's coming! He's coming!
Try and get up. Oh, yes! Get in!
He's coming!
Crawl. He shot her!
Alice.
No! Ooh! Good night.
Come on, let's get out of here.
That's that, is it? Must be.
You let Alice die. Mission failed.
Surprise, surprise. A bullet hits you right between the eyes. The unpredictable. That's the surprise you see. Surprise, surprise.
Mission is to neutralize you, and I always accomplish my mission.
And my mission is to save our species. Looks like only one of us can succeed.
Oh, fucking hell, Connor. How many times are you gonna fall for that shit? Right, I want Connor to win.
Mission accomplished.
Fucking yes! Well, this is interesting, because I thought there was like another 2-3 chapters, but everyone's getting killed off. It's great. Perfect. Whee!
We found several hundred androids in the hull, sir.
Take them away.
Yes, sir.
Clear the ship and order the men to withdraw.
Mission accomplished.
This isn't over.
I'm on the side of the police. No, I don't think that's an ending I've got. Can't be. Pretty sure she's never died before. Look at all these choices you could make. It's mental. Right, okay, let me have a little look here. Yeah, that's definitely a new ending. In the corridor with Marcus. Marcus fled with his people. I think it's a new one. Well, now what? His funeral. I hope. Oh, I was going to say. Yeah, I guess so. That's just Connor then, I suppose. That's interesting, that, because there was like another few full chapters with some of these characters.
We can choose our own destiny.
Goes to show, if you play the game a certain way, you might miss
He is not here to guide us anymore.
a big chunk.
Now it is up to us to finish what he started. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are in camps right now, being destroyed. The time has come for us to make a choice. One that may decide the future of our people.
Maybe we get to play as one of these instead or something.
They'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom. And we will win or we will die trying.
Yeah, yes! Woo, well done. Muted round of applause. Not round of the applause, round of applause. Oh. There we go. Oh, North decide to attack the camp. Interesting.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national
Is the president
curfew was declared.
is a woman?
Civilian movement
What?
will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these
Future,
measures, all
the world would be a
androids
better
must
place.
be handed over to the
I actually believe
authorities
that.
immediately.
Men weren't allowed in
Temporary
power.
camps are being set up in all our major cities.
We're too
Contain and destroy them.
egocentric and vicious.
I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Please!
Please? Please? Please?
Just leave him hanging a minute.
Madam President! Please!
Please? Please?
I like this.
Madam President!
Please?
Please.
Please?
Please, Daddy.
Madam President!
Oh, fucking whatever, hacking.
Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like nuclear power plants and military bases?
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Madam President!
Madam President! Madam President, public opinion seems to be particularly hostile to the Deviants because of their violent behavior. Can you give us your perspective on that?
The Deviants have proved to be very violent so far. They have demonstrated that they are
That's
a
a
menace
dirty
to
lie.
society, and I have every intention of eliminating
I was drinking their juice in the hood.
Madam President!
Good film.
Madam President! Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our army still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National
What's that film
Guard
called?
for reinforcement.
Is it A Menace to Society whilst drinking juice with the boys in the hood? What was it again? This society whilst drinking.
Madam President!
Remember now.
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time. Thank you. That will be all.
This is only 14 years in the future
November 11th,
now.
2038 is the day the android people
Don't
rose
be a
up
menace to South Central while drinking juice in the hood. That's
to liberate
it.
our fellow androids from the camp since dawn. We won't cease hostilities until our people are free.
And it's South Central drinking juice in the hood.
Begin to grant us equal rights.
I love that film. His dad is younger than he is. I've not seen that in years. It was the Wyan brothers, wasn't it, who done that? The people who made Scary Movie. Fucking yes. You know what this case means? Sniper. Hey man, I got those cheeseburgers, man. I'll suck your dick. I might have to rewatch that. I've not seen it for so long. I don't remember much about it now. Knew it. Oh, it'd be sick, wouldn't it, to have a little case like this with a sniper rifle in it? Look at this thing. This is gonna fucking... It's just shooting elephants, isn't it? Jesus Christ. Or just a really long-range sniper. I wouldn't balance it on that railing. It feels too easy to slip. Yeah, is that north? It is, isn't it? Pop, pop.
Shouldn't do this, Connor.
Keep out of this, Lieutenant. It's none of your business.
That's what I thought for a long time, but I was wrong. Deviant's blood may be a different color than mine. But they're alive.
He'd really learnt a lesson, Hank. He's really done a Jamie Lannister, hasn't he?
Deviants are a threat to humans, Hank. They're the reason this country's on the brink of civil war. They have to be stopped.
We're in this mess because we refuse to listen to deviants. Humanity never learns from its mistakes, Connor.
I told you he's hard to win over. Everything I say he gets pissed off with. Friendly.
I have a mission to accomplish,
That's
Hank.
not friendly.
It's best if you just stay out of this.
What? That was the least friendly thing you could have said. He's impossible to... He is. He's just impossible. If I say Hank's son, he's going to fucking shoot me, isn't he? Plead.
After all we've been through, I respected you, Hank. I thought we were friends.
Oh, yeah, I was just starting to like you, too. But then I realized you never changed.
Is there an alarm going off? Nah, I think it's in the game.
You don't feel emotions, Connor. You fake them. You pretended to be my friend when you don't even know the meaning of the word.
Bucket.
I know what happened to your son, Hank. It wasn't your fault. A truck skidded on a sheet of ice and your car rolled over. Little Cole had just turned 6.
Shut up! Don't you talk about my son!
I knew he wouldn't like it. Alright, insist, fuck it.
He needed emergency surgery. But no human was available to do it, so an android had to take care of him.
You don't need to repeat it to him, though. Yeah, don't know. It's not very tactful,
son, Hank,
Connor.
And now you want to save them?
No. Cole died because a human surgeon was too high on red ice to operate. All this time I blamed androids for what happened, but it was the humans' fault. Him in this fucked up world where the only way people can find comfort is with a fistful of powder. Every time you died and came back, I thought about Cole. I'd have done anything to bring him back too, to hold him in my arms just one more time. But humans don't come back, do they?
No. They don't, Hank. You're completely right. Attack! Okay. Oh, no, I'm never going to win him over. Fuck yes. Right, fuck him. I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him. I've had enough of his bollocks. Fuck off. You're impossible to please. I've tried my best and you just keep fucking at me. So now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. My android skills. Well, mash what? You got, what do you mean mash with the mouse? Ow. Missed. That's it. Kick him in the bollocks. Oh. Oh. That's it. That's it. Chuck him.
Moment of truth, Connor. What are you gonna do?
Hey! That's what you get for being awkward. Let that be a lesson. That's it. Shoot his face as well so he doesn't get recognised. Bad boy Connor. He's the best one, isn't he? Fuck my gun up. Waste of 10 grand. Civil war has broken out.
They're better armed and they outnumber us. We won't get through.
We can't go back. It's victory or death.
Oh mate, I must be playing as one of these then. Guess it doesn't skip the chapters, you just play as someone else. Because this bit, I remember you're with Marcus normally. This just skips over it. That's Josh dead as well, isn't it? Oh! No, there's not a... Fucked it! Humans prevail! Yay! Shoot her. Mark, yeah, Connor fucked him up. So it does basically skip a chapter, because normally you're Marcus and you have to do this sort of big fight. Just got back from the barber shop. Did they lick your lollipop?
It doesn't matter anymore.
My mission is to neutralize the leader of the Deviants. And I always accomplish my mission.
Yeah, I told you it's Hornby.
We fought for our dream and we lost. You can't hold my people down forever. One day we'll rise up again and we will win. Go on. Shoot. What are you waiting for?
Fucking ruthless. Connor on an absolute rampage. He really is going full Terminator. Fucking shooting everyone. What haircut did you get, Dickie? Little Mohican.
And now straight over to Detroit for a report on the conflict. Joss?
Yes, Michael, authorities have just confirmed. Fighting has now ceased in Detroit, and the area around the Hart Plaza camp is now under control.
And humans
We can see soldiers going
win.
through the city at this very moment, and they are exterminating
Fade
the
back and
last
sides.
Law
Trim
and order
top.
has finally been restored to the streets of Detroit.
There is
What's a
general
shallot?
feeling of shock
A shit
in
mullet.
Detroit after the terrible events of the last few hours.
And initial
Oh, you
estimates
get your
report
beard
several
done there
hundred
as
troops
well.
have been killed.
Do
According
ya?
to our sources, the deviant leader known as North was shot during the fighting.
The death of the deviant leader marks the end of the android rebellion.
The destruction of the androids in the camps can now continue as planned. Nevertheless, it will take some time for Detroit to recover from these events.
Did they fuck your trim up? That's a good thing, isn't it?
More intelligent than ourselves,
Oh, they fucked up my hair. That means good, right? Means they've done a good job.
Of our civilization. However, the situation
What is
is
this?
now under control. The total destruction of all androids will soon be
Fucking-
complete, and the last remaining
I can't get rid of it.
deviants will be hunted down and destroyed. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Yeah! USA! 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 Is that the ending? That might be the ending. It is! Car, you miss so... Well, you can miss so much then, if you make certain choices. Very good. Bad ending. Yeah. Not as good as the other endings, right? I think you're better, if you're going to play it, I think you're better to try and be sort of quite good to get the most out of it. I want to see what ending I got. Can I skip this? I can't. Eyebrows, ears and nose. Would they do that, I wonder? Turkey teeth. What is that again, turkey teeth? I've heard of that. Remind me what turkey teeth is? I think you can once. Veneers. Right, yeah. I was thinking of the animal for some reason. Getting your teeth done cheap in Turkey, yeah. Yeah, gotcha. Nathan from Big Brother. Yeah. It looks mental. It looks bad. Most of them do look pretty bad though. Yeah, hers as well though. Do you know what? I couldn't put my finger on it. That Emma woman, she looks a bit like a skeleton. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her face that makes her look a bit like a sort of skull. It might be because she's got a very wide smile. And I'm not judging people on how they look. So I don't mean it in a nasty way, just something about it. Skeletal. A lot of botched plastic surgery this year. Cosmetic surgery. Yeah. I think there is in general. Yeah, no one cares. No one cares who worked on the game. Come on, skip. Boring. Doesn't matter. Skip. Right? Oh!
Connor, I'm so glad to see you. The Deviant issue has finally been resolved. Now with these unfortunate events...
I'll leave you to explain that. Well, yeah, what a mental sentence. Baked potatoes, fake eyelashes annoy me.
Of course, we will have to rebuild our customers' trust. But it's only a matter of time. I have a surprise for you.
I've written it down on one of my post-it notes
This
on my
is the
chest.
new RK900. Faster. Stronger.
Oh, is she gonna cuck me?
And equipped with the latest technologies. The State Department just ordered 200,000 units.
What is going to happen to me?
You've become obsolete. You'll be deactivated.
No!
You can go now.
It wasn't worth it. He seems alright with it though. Evil supervillain at the top of the chain. He looks lame. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, yeah, that is the ending. What do I have before then? What? I've got 4 here. Maybe I've played this 4 times. Marcus died. Oh, this is Marcus's one, I see. Assault was successful. Marcus died at the revolution and failed. Connor stopped the revolution. I see. Oh.
Only one character left. You have to save them.
Nah. Very good game. Very enjoyable. I've got 10 minutes. Fucking hell, it's gone quick today. Always does. 10 minutes and then I need to play more Satisfactory. Probably for the rest of the day. Let me have a little look then at... Do you know what I forgot to do? Word of the day. Sabaton.
The Knight Sabatons protected his feet during battle. Sabaton is the dictionary.com word of the day. It refers to a piece of armor covering the foot, typically worn by medieval knights. The term comes from a French word for shoe. Sabatons were part of the full plate armor, designed to protect a warrior from injury. The museum's armor exhibit included well-preserved Sabatons from the 15th century.
Fuck, he must have weighed an absolute ton strutting around in that shit. I've always wanted to get fake lashes, but nowhere I can find outside of America would do them, so they look natural. Really? I thought they'd be quite a popular thing. As a personal option, I think fake lashes are too much for daily use. I quite like them. Mind them. Depends, I suppose. Depends. Suits some people. But that, what's her real name? Rosie. She said she's got her makeup tattooed on, right? But I was saying, it's sort of, I'd imagine it's because of this, but it almost looks like she's got chapped lips. It feels like the bits around the edge of her lips look sore. But I don't think it is it? I think it's just where she's had like lip liner tattooed on or something. I mean, I don't know anything about this stuff, but just how it looks. Those awful Russian lashes. It's funny though, because sometimes it's just sort of what you're used to. Someone who I used to work with on my team, actually, they always had quite big fake eyelashes on, like every day. But because they always wore them, I didn't even really notice. I just thought that's just their face. I mean, if I really looked, I'd be like, oh yeah, they're fake. Of course they are. But it's almost like they'd look weird without them. Fake hair, fake eyebrows, fake eyelashes, fake teeth, fake skin tone, fake lips, fake bosoms. It's a minefield. Just stick to the breasts, I think. See, Dimps agrees. So what's this then? 84% of players won prizes. Your postcode is your ticket. Never miss a chance to win. Just 40p a day? This isn't free. $40p a day. Wait. I reckon Silly just wanted me to show my postcode. Wait, is this free? This is the postcode lottery. Yeah. I don't know if it's free. I don't really want to pay anything. Let me just do this off screen. Birthday, 10th of the 1st, 19. Oh, whoops. No, thank you there. Ignore that. What is it? 1999. If your postcode wins, how shall we contact you? By my spare email, please. Postcode lottery isn't free. Why is it making me go through all this? Well, I know why. It's going to make me type all this shit in and then it's going to say payment details. What is your home address, right? I've never done this. What is it? You're signing up for the lottery. It's not free. It's like 10 quid a month. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 40p a day, 8p a day. Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, no thanks. 1999. Exactly. What was the other thing? Oh, yeah, hot UK deals. I want free stuff. Freebies. What can we get for free? Let's have a look. Oh, free rail return. Yay. Peaky Blinders. Kindle edition. Wow. No one's believing it. I know. I'm a zoomer. Kindle. No. Boring. Oh, what's this? Oh, toy event. It is a bit crap now, isn't it? It's all just Kindles. Kindle books. Don't care about that. Can we filter out the Kindle books? That'd be good. It's all Kindle books. What's this? I had some free energy drink sachets from here recently. Really? One was called Titty Milk. What the fuck? Don't tell Wade. Hang on. Oh, filter you said. You said filter. Category. You can't select more than one. Fuck's sake. Right, freebies. So can I do like culture and leisure? And broadband and phone? Electronics. I don't know if it's showing me everything. This is crap. How do you get rid of... I just don't want to see infinite amounts of Kindle books. I want to find the good stuff. Android game. Oh! Mobile and broadband Sainsbury's £6 gift card reward. The jealous wife. Grab a free... There you go. Free sweet treat from Greggs. With priority. Well, I don't know what priority is. Is that the O2 thing? -- 21st to 25th. 160 gram bag of Haribo. It's all crap, innit? I swear I got some good stuff off here before. Like you say, maybe it's just shit now. $3,000 free Neapolitan pizzas. I like that. Tomato Jones. Thought you had 2 cursors on the screen? I missed it. I'll realise the other one is mine. Oh, Dredge. Not as good as it used to be, is it? For sure. Newcastle, it's Newcastle. Oh, free breakfast. Chef and Brewer, October weekend dates. Yeah, bit wank. Bit wanky. Wanky Doodle went to town. Any recommendations for anybody who I might not know of? Who's online? Dip, Jivers, Rog, Buttery Smooth, Majestic Ram. See, I think everyone just follows all these people already. I'd like to raid new people, if I can. Mecha Miniatures. Oh, that sounds interesting. Like a chilled stream. Yeah, that looks good. What is it? Does he do stuff on Blender? Looks interesting. Alrighty. Let's go check him out. Thank you very much for being around today. I'll be back tomorrow. I really don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. I'll have to have a look. Maybe I'll watch something. Maybe I'll play a bit of Satisfactory. See. Sort this fucking hair out, that's for sure. Appreciate you being here, guy. Oh yeah, Sifu maybe? I think my Game Pass might have expired now, though. If it hasn't, that's a good shout. Appreciate you all being here. Have a wonderful Thursday afternoon. Please drop Mecha Miniatures a follow. And I'll see you tomorrow morning from 10. Take care, everybody. Love you. Goodbye. Alright? Okay.